Wow, this is incredible.
All right, Miss Portman, we need you to open your wormhole.
No.
Please, Miss Portman, you've got to open your wormhole right now. Curses and cranberries! I must get to Plymouth now. Do as they say.
No. So, is there any way you'd... What? You know, could you... What? Would you please just open your wormhole? Oh. No. Okay, but just for a sec, though. And guys, I'm sorry I acted like a know-it-all. It's cool, dude. We understand. I guess we should all
I'm totally screwed here, and you're sitting there basically banging my lawyer, and she's probably still fucking billing us. Well, don't...
Things are getting really tight, huh?
Yeah, I've had to do some things I'm not proud of. BJ's here. Get your BJ's. Get your red-hot BJ's. Toothless and ready to go. Just
Get this on top, or those are the kills. And somebody got really old. Man, when they lay an egg, there's a chance of 1 to 4 eggs, and so on. We all know the drill. And then, yeah, this is the setup. We're sitting here in our minecart, right? Come here. And then we just go left and right and AFK, hold down right click, and then, you know, feed them turtles, and eventually they'll fill all the for morning. Yeah. The next 2-3 minutes we should see some action here. And then, you know, cheap farm, right? You don't need many blocks. You can also use lightning rods instead here, by the way, if you don't have access to end rods. And yeah, then just frame it in with some random blocks and you're good. So yeah, really nice. Also, fun fact, this here is a slime chunk, and here and there we got slime spawning in our moss farm, which already spit out a lot of bone meal. So there's that. And I guess, you know, while we are waiting for the turtles to hatch, we do our big thumbnail shout out, and this time, you know, I found it on Reddit as an original post by Cosmic Zoo. Thank you so much. Look at... Oh! Hatching time! 1 second.
There's your $20. Thank you for cleaning house. Thank you for taking the initiative. Oh yeah. I didn't finish the whole couch or anything, but. Alright. Okay, I guess I got disconnected.
We'll go back to the fan art right away. Oh
I
yeah.
don't know what that was.
So you know, they're hatching. If I'm not there with my seaweed in the minecart or seagrass, they will just try to pass find to the water here. But oh, what's happening? There's some strange noises coming from the farm. Weird. What is that? No clue. Anyways, you can see the baby turtlings, you know, crawling into the farm, right? And of course, if you're here in the minecart and riding back and forth like this, you'll entice them to crawl even faster, right? And then, as I said, magically they just disappear and, you know, give us scoots. Yeah, this is crazy. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, back to the thumbnail fan art by Cosmic Zoo from the Reddit. All the important links in the video description. Look at this amazing piece. Ah, I just love it. Look, you know, chilling up in the pond. Oh man, wait, let's put our seagrass away. Let's reenact this epic scene, right? I just love the art style. So turns out, you know, there's only two art styles that emerge. You know, it's an empiric study you can follow on all the thumbnails of the season so far. Either it's super nice chill dog, you know, with his tomatoes, or it is evil dog plotting, you know, looking like some superhero. So yeah, I enjoy both. I love both. Let's have a quick nap here and chill in the pond with the axolotl bros that are still there. I'm thinking maybe we should put some turtle eggs there, and I actually did put a bit of sand here, but looks like a zombie came and trampled it, so we gotta make it more secure. But yeah, reenacting the thumbnail now. Let me see. Coming up here. Yeah, man. That's it. Chilling with the axolotl. So thank you so much, Cosmic Zoo. As you guys know, I just love all the amazing fan art you create and can't wait from week to week what new crazy stuff you guys come up with. So we got something in common, right? You expect that from the goat as well. And yeah, of course I was reading a lot of feedback and got really great ideas for how to design the floors here. And I think for today, as last episode was an absolute mad grind. If you haven't watched this, check it out. See a man almost be broken by redstone. We created this insane thing here, the swagger waiter. Boy oh boy. But your feedback, guys, was great. I quickly want to address that before we go into today's building action. We want to design the first floor, and then, you know, I can get feedback, and then we design the rest of the floors here. But yeah, guys, a build like that is scary. Not because it is difficult, but, you know, you ask yourself, well, how do you make content out of you building this thing for 24 hours long or longer? You know, how do you make it interesting? And you fear some people might be not interested in redstone stuff like that, and then say, I don't know, you know, not watching this video, and then maybe don't come back next time. You know, there's always this paranoia with YouTube stuff, right? But I have to say, reading through the comments and reading all your great feedback encouraged me to dare to tackle such builds in the future again as well, because yeah, you guys really liked it, you appreciated it, you understood it. That was something I was concerned about a lot. You know, I was thinking there will be 100 comments of people saying, okay, it's cool, but why did he build it? He can just fly up, right? And I was really scared of people saying, well, great, you know, what a waste of time. But you people watching me understood it. In Minecraft, you never ask the question, why do you do that? Minecraft is a way to express your creativity, your ideas, and therefore nothing you do in Minecraft makes no sense, right? And you understood that this is a showpiece and and an amazing, you know, demonstration of Minecraft technology in a way. And of course we will not use this thing on a daily basis, constantly right and up and down, but be sure we will use it just to enjoy it here and there. And yeah, especially you guys gave props for the display here, and also even came up with a clever name, kind of LCD here, liquid cobblestone display. And a lot of comments were saying, hey, you should put some of the crystals from your geodes around. And I think that was a great idea. We'll incorporate that in the final design down here for the staircase and the platform to walk out here. Have some crystals growing around it. You know, that gives it a bit more depth and lore. I love that idea a lot. And another great idea that was coming from the comment section was, hey Doc, why don't you just simply color code the elevator, right? So your dial and the layers have a subtle color coding in there, and I found that was a really clever idea. So instead of signs, we can simply have color coded blocks around here, and then, you know, it's very easy to operate. We just go out and it's like, okay, we need to go to floor blue, you know, and we don't need to go like, okay, this is 1, 2, 3 and whatever. We just go with colors. And that is a brilliant idea. We'll do that, and then we still have our epic display down below for numeric information where we are, right? So that makes a lot of sense. Cool. Enough talk. I know my intros are sometimes really long, but you know, it has to be done. There is a lot of information that comes in, and also I want to talk about your feedback and so on. Don't consider it an intro. It's part of the episode, baby. So anyways, let me go and gather some stuff, and then we can start building here a little bit and, yeah, make things look way more fancy.
This is unlike anything else.
Follow me.
Alrighty, as you can see, we're a little into the build, and finally, that was a big one, by the way. Doesn't look big in comparison to some of the things we did this season, but here, making a decision about the floor design was really a huge one. Jeromus and I, when we were designing this, we were like thinking about it forever and ever. But in the end now, we went for a more naturized but still kind of intricate design, right, with the stone mix and some sign in there. And I think we needed that. We need a bit of a color contrast. Otherwise everything, you know, can go into this complete sandstone mush, right? So yeah. That of course also affected the staircases. I built a second one here, as you maybe remember from before. Like in this staircase we used copper, and you know, for the half slabs, and now that's replaced with blocks, you know, from this color palette, just to have a better transition here. And I think that's smooth, because up here, you know, in some of the areas here, we will also have this floor pattern continuing, and it will be a repeating pattern through the base. You always need the style elements that kind of repeat. Then, you know, we have a landing platform. We can look at it, what I got so far from here, and those platforms will repeat all the way down on all the floors. And yeah, of course, you know, they will be thicker. I'm not done with it yet. Needs a bit more fiddling, but it looks alright already, and nice dimension. If you can look at the base up there, right? And then we can also easily land in here, fly. If we quickly want to get down to this floor, we can also just jump. We don't have to use the elevator all the time. And what's really important, of course, here is the glass area that makes it possible, and that will be a continued theme through all the floors as well, to always read our display, right? Really important. Here in the floor I started to add some color coding. We will have subtle elements, color elements, and you know, those will indicate our different floors, right? Here's the call button. Then I decided it will be on you know, redstone lamp. That fits nice with our color theme, and also gives a little bit, you know, we press it and then it lights up, and you know, gives us a little indicator that the button was pressed. That can never hurt, right? And then of course we have our floor selection here, and that is color coded now. So this would be the floor where we're at right now. And I wanted to try one thing. I wanted to make these item frames invisible. We have these trigger commands, trigger if invisible also. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks clean now. And now we have this clean selector. We have it on a stripped birch log sitting like that. I think that looks really clean. Now we just need to have some walls installed and so on. But yeah, it's getting there. We have pretty much full access to our elevator now from both sides. And yeah, here, just for the lore of the base a little bit, as you can see, we have these lighting elements in the walls again, and you can see there is some greenery growing through. So the idea is, right, there's this ancient structure, the temple of the goat maybe, and slowly but surely nature was taking over, sneaking into the nooks and crannies. And then, you know, at one point, your little goat here moved in and then, you know, made the room for their tomato plants. You know, and hammered out some walls here, flushing water through. This was not destroyed by nature. I broke these sandstone blocks out by hand. That is kind of the story. And here you can see what nature would do, right? Slowly creeps in and fills in some holes and stuff. And so that's that mix we got going on. That's the you always need this big theme, right, when you're building something. So yeah, now I'd say we keep on working on this first floor a little bit to get a
I'm back.
Prototype, you know, for all the other floors we can use
The
that
hiccups
pretty
again.
much. And I'd say, yeah, let's go. Let's do some Minecraft building. So relaxing after the mad grind last episode. But oh, yeah, I have more plans this episode. I don't think it will be less of a grind. I am really happy about this turtle farm design, man. This works so well. It's already completely filled again. It was just sitting there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then it's all nicely filled up again. And we have constant hatching, getting more and more ever, you know, so often. We just sit on there and yeah, get more. And this is really cool. I mean, before I never really did much with you know, turtle master potions because those boots are so annoying to get. But with this thing, you know, I'm sitting here anyways down there, right? Don't forget we have our crystal shard farming set up behind the elevator here, right? And if this is a good area to stay around in the base, and if I run the moss farm anyways, you know, gotta be smart where you position things. Yeah, that also goes for building, of course. And yeah, turns out I love this area now. Oh, look at that. Got a lot of leafy details on the roof, kind of fitting with our lore here, right? I came in and then I saw, oh, there's some roofs and roots and grass growing through and bushes. Better help my plant friends. And then I hung up some wooden climbing helpers like I have here with the tomatoes as a theme, right? Spruce stuff. And we did that up here in the roof too, and I think it looks really cool. Partially, you know, nature is taking over and breaking through the floors there a little bit. So yeah, really loving it. And then the clean look of the former temple structure is still available with some monumental elements, like for example this huge copper ring, which will be a repeating pattern downwards as well. And then we have some more color coding here in the back wall of the elevator, right, to make it easier to identify the floors. And I'm thinking I'm really loving it. I love the detail here, how the archway nicely follows this, yeah, kind of like, square here, repeating design element right there, right? So yeah, you can see it here. It's continuous flow of the squares. Yep, I really love it. Turned out great. Turned out great. It was really enjoyable to build like that, but it doesn't fully satisfy my Minecraft itches. You know, I love building, but my love, as you know, is with the technical stuff, the farming and machines. And well, I think today it's time to Christian our perimeter here, right? People might be wondering already, why did you make the whole giant area? You know, nothing's happening here. Well, today is the day. Today we're gonna do our first farming setup. But to be able to do that, we need to make the floor of the perimeter spawn-proof a bit. And as we're still not 100% sure what design choices we're gonna do for the floor, we will just temporarily flood it to create an area here that is spawn-proof and good for our first farm projects, which will sit around this corner. We will have several farms here in the perimeter, as I told you, and one will be here. And this farm is a great example why it's really cool to have a perimeter, because we can build really highly efficient farms because we are low down, preventing all spawning. You know, we will build low. That makes farms really efficient in Minecraft, and we can still be creative and do some fun stuff. You know, it doesn't always have to be trimmed on high efficiency, and still it will be by far or for sure the fastest creeper farm here on the server. So yeah, let's go. Man, That gave me some nice flashbacks to the good old days on the Minecraft server. We actually did a perimeter there. Not as sophisticated as this one, of course, but yeah, there we had an episode, it's called The Big Flood. Really cool, where we flooded everything like that. And yeah, now we created a big enough spawn-proof area here for our creeper farm setup that will sit around this corner here in the perimeter. The middle we have the drown farm and so on, right? And on the other opposite corners with other plants, we can have a lot of farms in here. And yeah, there is a good reason it sits here. There is a very good reason it sits here. Yes, indeed.
Fuck.
So let me get going. Let me get going.
Let's get this started. It's really fun.
Oh man, it looks so cool in the night. Like some
Like
computer
that
chip.
boom boom pow.
Oh, I love it. I heard you. Ah. Come on, man. Ah, I need to do some random measurements. Don't mind me,
So
man.
can I
Stuff
just,
looks
like-
so good during nighttime. All right, let's get our F3 up. Come over here, and right here on the bridge. Okay, let's take a quick screenshot here. Not related to anything at all, guys. Don't you worry. Nothing suspicious happening here at all. It's getting daytime. Alright. So yeah, let's check out the farm. But before, I have this clip I really need to show you. It's me meeting with Beef. And yeah, Beef is working on this crazy trading card game, as you know. And it was time to determine the power levels of the goat. And obviously, there could only be insane top values, right?
Hi, Doc.
Hello.
How you doing?
Awesome. Finally out here at your map area. Oh, baby.
Oh, dude. Oh, do you want to see? Here, come over here, and I'll show you the cards I've done so far. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But I'm working on the player cards now.
I only saw them in the video. This is so cool to see them. Oh, baby. They look so good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Some of them turned out really good.
Hey, dude, like for real. The bed, the shading. Dude.
You like that?
Yeah.
Back here is the player cards, and this is why you're here, because your card is the one I'm working on right now.
Oh, baby.
Huh?
Hey, wait. What's the 260 up there? Why is it lower than
That's
card
what you're doing. But that's why you're here. You're gonna push buttons to
Okay.
give these values, to pick these values. So 260, the 40, and the 100. You're
Okay.
gonna push the buttons, and hopefully you get a good draw. It's totally random, but you never know.
All
Yeah,
right.
I know.
Oh, that's the special cards then, right? There's the rares then? Okay, yeah.
Yep, these are the rares with the stars on the photos, and they have the blue moves at the bottom.
Dude.
So you're gonna have a rare too.
Since you mentioned that, I think I was hyped about it. Like, I want to play so bad. This is so cool. It's such a cool, unique project. I just love it. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if I get a couple more cards ready to go, it's probably good to start testing and stuff. All you really need is just a few players on each side to start testing. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting close. It's been a lot of work, but it's getting close
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah, I saw. It's crazy. Okay, I'm ready to press. What do I press?
Okay, let's start with this one right here. This is going to be your health points, okay? So you want a you want a high number for all of them, but
what's the maximum?
300 is the max and 250 is the minimum. I don't think anyone's gotten 300 yet. No.
300 baby, 300. 260.
Okay, so that saves me some time. I don't have to change the number at the top.
Crap, man. Come on, I'm not that weak. Look at me. Push-ups.
The good thing is you have a second chance.
Oh, really? Do I?
Yeah, because the rare card, you're going to click for those too.
Okay, now...
Next move. This is your first move. I think the lowest is 30 and the highest is 60.
60, come on, baby, come on. 40. Why am I so mediocre?
Okay. Oh, wait, that means I don't have to change that number either. That's amazing.
Are you kidding me now?
So far, you're really helping me out. Okay, last one. This is for your powerful move on your first card.
I got the power. Come on, give me.
100's the highest. I think 70 is the lowest.
Okay. Mr. Mediocre strikes again. Now we all know what the M stands for.
The M? No, the M stands for marvelous. What are you talking about? The M stands for maybe you'll do better the second time. So let's try.
And you do know that I have a lot of diamond ore blocks, right?
Oh, maybe we can cut the cameras and talk about this little.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if it's totally. Yeah, this is the rare card. If it's totally unfair, then we can make some changes. But for now, the good thing is if you get low numbers, I actually the symbols beside the name of the move, that's like what it'll cost to make the move. So if you get low numbers, it's gonna cost like almost nothing to make the move. So your card will be very useful.
Yeah, I know. Mediocre. All right.
It's like whatever. I want the high numbers. Okay, go for it.
All right. Please. I'm not touching it. It's bad luck.
Okay, you want me to touch it?
Yes.
280. It's better. Your first one was 260, sorry. Okay, second one. You want me to touch it again?
Yes. Come on, baby.
40. It's okay. Okay. You're gonna have cheap moves. That's all that means. Okay. That last one. 80. That's not bad. That's not bad. No, that's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's
not bad.
80 is pretty good.
Like Cub got really lucky with that 100. He rolled a 100 for his move. But you got a 280, so that's like the second highest so far HP out of all the cards.
Okay, at least something. Okay.
Yeah, you did okay.
Wait, was this rigged? Was the even?
No, they all have different numbers. It's a good point, though, actually. I never even thought of doing that. Put, like, multiple, like, 250s or something.
Yeah. Could have exposed you just now, but...
I know, that would have been bad.
Honest beef.
That would have been bad.
Good old honest beef.
That's right. That's what they called me in high school. That's my nickname in high school.
About the diamonds, All right. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Right, well.
Can't wait to play. It's going to be great.
Yeah. You did good. You have a redstone type, and I think your second card is going to be a different type, maybe a builder type or something, or balanced. We'll see.
All right.
But yeah, you did good, man. That was good.
Cool. Can't wait to play.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thank you. I will let you know when it's ready for testing.
I'm going to go
Take
back
it
and
easy.
keep on riding my elevator.
Yeah. You better make use of it now that you built it.
Yeah. Bye.
Ooh. All right, later. Oh, right into the water. There we go.
Thinking about it now, looking at the values of our card, it might actually be a really, really good card the way it is. Because, yeah, it will be played, or it can be played pretty much all the time, early. As far as I understood the rules of the game, if you want to learn more about that, make sure to check out Beef. But yeah, enough card mixing, let's look into this crazy thing. So... the Psycraft guys and the guys of the Hive Mind, we were hanging out and designing this thing. They wanted to call it the Creeper Yeeter because, yeah, that is what it does. It's a sideway accelerator, and it also has, a Creeper conveyor belt in here. The conveyor belt design, that was done by Floppy Donkey. I'll link it to the video in my video description here, and we incorporated that one, you know, used it. It's a design that is widely used in the tech community for mob conveyors. It's very reliable and good. And yeah, we used, you know, standard cheap building blocks to make the farm not too expensive, obviously. But yeah, here now comes the advantage of having a perimeter. Let's turn it on. We can actually stand here and look at it. We don't have to be on top of it or anything. And now comes the big advantage. Being low down in the world and having perfect spawning conditions makes farms with really small spawning spaces really efficient. So let's check it out. I mean, it's quite obvious why that thing is supposed to call a creeper yeeter. I mean, you know, the creepers that spawn up in there just literally get yeeted to the middle here, and then the conveyors grab him and yeah, stash him in here. And this farm for now is made so we can also use looting, right, or just have it automatically run, and you know, entity cramming, right. For now I have just this little chest there for the TNT or gunpowder that comes out of them, but yeah, you can also do this, right, stand here, hit the armor stand, and then sweeping edge, kill all of them. And as you can see, it spits out decent amounts of creepers. In total this would make about 14,000, roughly, a bit more, gunpowder per hour, so more than enough if you run it with sweeping, and you know, if you just run it AFK style, it will still make over 5,000. So yeah, for sure the most efficient creeper farm on the server here. Check it out, it's really only these few spawn spaces on the slime blocks, right? And yeah, creepers spawn in on top of them, and then we fire the floor, and while they're halfway past it, they get hit by the floor coming back, get hit by the momentum, and this way get accelerated towards the middle, and yeah, kind of hit this glass wall there, and then just make their way down into this water stream where we catch him, and then yeah, there's the mob conveyor. There's all kinds of cool trickery in the thing. For example, here we have vines. Before, when we were developing this, mainly methods worked on the development of this, and we had a chance that some creepers would collide and then bounce out of the chute here, but you know, with the vines in place, no problem. We just disable their collision box, and yeah, then it doesn't happen anymore. And down here we use lichen again to block the water streams coming over. The water stream sitting in these waterlogged stairs, and then, you know, we have a simple clock running pretty much, and yeah, send signals up and down. Here's the control mechanism on top pretty much, and yeah, send these slime pushers in waves, right, and harvest the creepers. You know, if you want to really run on mobcap, you need to build gigantic mob farms. This does never touch mobcap, and it's just a fun and quirky design. But still, as I said, most likely the most efficient farm here on the server. And also the challenge for Hive-Minded I was, we want to create something a little bit unique. You know, not use cats or, you know, the water flashing or anything like that. We wanted to play around with new technologies, and yeah, we have a lot of creative freedom here in the perimeter. As you can see, this thing is literally living and breathing. And yeah, these conveyors are just too cool. Look at it, how it grabs the mobs here. It works, of course, not only for creepers. You can convey other mobs with that too. Phew, they just get grabbed and pushed forward, and then up here into our water stream. The sound this farm makes is just fantastic. You know, when you stand here and the creepers start to, you know, entity cram, it's like and then sizzling noises. And on top of it, if you use reasonable building blocks like I did, it's also not so expensive to build. Right, it's a very, very cheap farm technically. If you have a perimeter, I mean, it's tiny. The spawn spaces of it is tiny, and still, you know, we have yeah, huge output. Let's have a quick peek. Can we somehow get to our chest here?
With the coming of Raid's 4th anniversary, we remember the prophecy of the Chosen Four. Isn't that right, Gallic?
This is your last chance to get Ultimate Gallic for free.
yeah, I mean, you know, just let it run for a little bit now, and the gunpowder is just raining in. It's so cool. Man, it's literally breathing. There come the creepers. As a sidekick, we get a bunch of glow squid here as well. Might hook up a small little glow squid farm down here in the perimeter. That is also super easy to do. Like, we can build, it's tiny and it's gonna be really efficient, and we just let it run on the side. So yeah, really, really cool. Especially like the really fierce look of this farm. Looks like a razor blade or something like, you know, it's really sleek and just highly technical looking. Yeah, I love it. You know, and that's the style of farms we're gonna build here in the perimeter. Crazy efficient, creative designs. Can't wait to do more. It's just so cool. Yeah, and I'm super pleased. And of course, it's in a you know, strategically valuable position, as you know. You know, and once again, I was annoyed by them. I had to patch in the holes now because I flooded the place here. You know, once again, this is in a good spot, relatively close to Green's Rock. Right? We're making some nice potions over there soon with our turtles. And if you're smart, you can add one and one. But hey, shh, be quiet. Be quiet. We're onto something. Don't let him know. Yeah, it's just too cool. What a beautiful farm. Obviously, I will do some add-ons to it. I left it in its bare bone state right now. No bigger item processing unit or anything like that. Just the farm. Also, you know, our on-off switch is still up here. Although we might just leave it here. In the end, we'll see. But yeah, it's just a beautiful, elegant, sleek farm design using a lot of cool technical tricks. And I love it. Let me know if you're interested in a more, you know, a world download or something like that. I can talk to Hivemind, maybe one of them wants to do it. Keep in mind though, this design is really only good if you have perimeter-like situation, right? Like, it is so efficient and fast, although we have only such small spawning space, because we stay low down. Like, if you'd AFK about that, over that thing, like high up like this, you know, on your regular setup, what most people do if you don't have a perimeter, it will not spit out much, and definitely not be worth the hassle to build it. Another positive aspect of the farm is that I now really have a quick XP farm here as well. It spits out decent amounts of XP, and you know, when I'm working here I don't have to go to the end anymore to fix my tools. That makes me really happy. Alright, cleanup process is also, you know, in full effect here down in the perimeter, removing some of the sweepers that escaped last time building the elevator, but it's all good. You know, they need to go anyways. And I also started dismantling more of the World Eater over there. Here's some more flyers. Here, random single pistons. That is weird. Man, everything broke loose. But yeah, I removed all the launchers and pushers on this side of the setup, so we are fine. And yeah, I'll continue cleaning up, and yeah, make sure you give feedback about our design here for Hall of Goat. I think it turned out great, but you know, it can always be better, or it can always be a great idea. Yeah, there was always really good ideas in the comment section over the past few episodes and improvements, for example the color coding, as I mentioned, and so on. So yeah, if you have more ideas how we can continue here, just to give you a quick idea of what I have in store now for it, I want to work on the floor design here, of course, get that going, and then we need to dig out a little bit more, or you know, remove some of the stone here and then create a bit of a transition. That is definitely on the agenda, and I'm debating still, like, you know, we have our balconies roughly this wide, and if I have two massive struts somehow going down here on the sides to frame everything in a little bit, and then we should also maybe start working down here. This needs a lot of work. We want to create a room here and with an open window, right? And then we need to figure out a certain design how we're gonna make our different floors look.
What?
And we want to space them out a bit. not put everything in one floor, of course. And then on the technical side, we have a lot of big projects. Also, secret mission. How are we gonna name it? Let's call it Skyfall. All right, codename Skyfall is also in full effect. The next episode, I think we're ready to launch. Oh yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Anyways, yeah, then of course we finally need to continue with our energy production here in the base. We need a solid supply of fuel and then a proper super furnace. Because yeah, smelting all this glass I needed for the farm down here was a pain with my whimsical 6 furnace array up here. I mean, it does its job. Got a little bit of an upgrade. It has hoppers now on top where I can put Schalke boxes, and that keeps on draining. So it's really high tech right now. Oh, yeah. Crazy. And no, and also now I forgot, now it's really too late. People always suggest we should make a map of the perimeter. And document its transition. And now I build another farm in there. You know, this would have been a huge... maybe we can somehow do it still. No idea. Well, we can't have it all, but a map would definitely be cool. Anyways, guys, I'd say we wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, strap up for the next one. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here from the Hermitcraft server. Oh yeah, where things are going swimmingly. Look at that, the miracle of bees. The bees have returned. But before we look into this miracle, first of course, as it became a very important tradition in our episode, we're here to appreciate everything, you know, that revolves around the Hermitcraft community. And one big part is, of course, our amazing artist community that creates amazing art pieces. And this time, you know, we're featuring Error the Stuff over on the Tweeters. Check out all the important links in the video description. Make sure to support these artists. Go there, leave a comment. You know, and if they maybe have art for sale, consider maybe one of their amazing art pieces could, you know, make your living room or your gaming room look 10 times more epic. Support them. They are amazing people and extremely creative. Look at this amazing art piece. I mean, you know, it has so much cool stuff going on, and I love the vibe of it. Me sitting there inspecting my bionic arm, right? And in the background there are some mysterious things going on, and planning and, you know, plotting and redstone. You know, I love it. The creativity is just absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, Error. Absolutely amazing. Keep them coming, guys, every day. It's a delight for me, you know, to check the Twitters, the Reddit for your amazing fan art. It's just a pure joy. Thank you so much. Yeah, so yeah, thank you so much, P, as well. They returned. No, it was not a miracle, actually. I did spend quite a lot of time finalizing our front facade design for now. I mean, you know, there's always detail that gets added over a base that is actually used and lived in. We want to evolve this thing over time, but we need to do certain steps and make progress. And yeah, now all our rhombi or diamond shaped areas here are filled in with our design pattern we agreed with, you know, like having these solar panels and these things going on. And of course I also went ahead and went around and grabbed a few more beehives that are now installed. Like, for example, here, this is a new one, and some of them had some bees. So yeah, bees returned, a few of them, but already I only saw one being around here again, and at the moment to me it is the biggest mystery in Minecraft actually. Who takes the bees? What's happening to the bees? It's new Herobrine. Pretty much, you know, like I really have to get the hive mind to investigate the bee situation. Like for real. What is happening to them? Are they just getting distracted, right? I saw some, you know, then they fly up here, and then they end up flying down here, and then maybe I thought they get into tracking some other stuff that is around here, but as you can see, I also removed quite a bunch of flowers back here. I mean, there is some still, but, right, I was thinking maybe they just get lost and then, you know, track from one flower to the next, and then at some point, all of a sudden are over here, all of them. But no. Wait, we need to check something actually. We need to check something. Right, you know how much time I spent here. Did Mumbo's farm ever spawn a slime? Okay, if you have one slime block in there, you can call it a success. Okay, leave your bets down in the comment section. Alright? Pause the video and now say yes, okay, you found slimes, or no. Okay, you got slime. Okay, let's check. You ready? Okay, left your comment. Here we go. Nope. I mean, it spawned all kinds of other stuff. There's some gunpowder in there. Nice. Ooh, an ominous banner. It spawns anything but slime. Nope. No. Oh god, everybody that was betting on there is some slime might regret their decision. I'm even gonna check this hopper. I think something blew up here or so. No, nothing. Okay, last chance, this chest. And drum roll. Not a single slime. That's actually crazy. I mean, I would think, I knew this thing would not be like really efficient or so. But, you know, at least one slime, come on. Mumbo deserved one slime. You know, we might have to get a slime, you know, one slime and a ball and put it in there. So at least when he comes back and checks on it, it's not utter devastation. That poor Mumbo. Anyways, the bees, right? The biggest mystery. What happens to them? Are they just, you know, like the axolotls sometimes, acting stupid, getting stuck somewhere and suffocating or what? Or are they just tracking away? Or are they literally just vanishing, right? We had these issues in the past in Minecraft where entities would just vanish, like villagers on chunk borders. It's similar, right? I don't know, sometimes AI just behaves weirdly. Like, for example, this guy as well, right? I was when I was doing the decorations downstairs for our floor designs, which you guys enjoyed, right? I had to rip out some blocks here. Then obviously some of the blocks here, gravel fell down and changed. And then one of them swam out of that half slab hole they were both stuck in. Kind of wandered around and then ended up here, and has also since that not moved an inch. It's also kind of stuck in there. They can't get out of it. Like a configuration like this, like if you have something waterlogged below, like the stair it seems on this half slab, and then the water is flowing on top of them, they're stuck there forever. So it kind of is also a nice and safe display, I would say, if you want to have your axolotls sitting there and not swim away. I think have a waterlogged block below, like stair and slab, and then have water flowing on top, and then they're stuck. Hello. Oh my god, I'm spending way too much time with the hive mind. You know, I forgot to log out of the chat room last night. We've been spending 4 days non-stop developing what we're gonna build today, and I was still in the chat room, totally forgot. But I was muted myself, but you know, had not muted my headphones, so I could hear. So Messes just joined and goes like, hello. Yeah, that's how we meet. Like, it's like 7:30 or something crazy in the morning right now. We've been at it non-stop. So yeah, you got a little look behind the scenes. Hello. And he was not hearing me record because my mic was muted, you know. Funny. Hello. Where were we even? Oh yeah, weird behavior. I need to talk about that with methods right away now after I'm done recording this segment. We need to still do some final tweaks for the design we want to build. Anyways, that's one thing I've been doing. Secondly, if you look around closely, wait, I'm gonna fly off a little bit.
Did you know Auto Trader lets me shop for cars by monthly payment?
Cool.
Was that a refrigerator joke?
Ah. the World Eater east side, right? No, this is west side. West side part of it completely removed. Over there, you know, the east side is still mostly there. We sent, you remember, we sent off a few flying machines. They docked over there. So now I'm debating. Like, I see quite a bunch of comments that say people got, you know, emotionally attached to the World Eater. They say, come on, it was such an epic project. You should preserve a little bit of it. You know, for memory, as a little monument, as momentum. And now I'm kind of on board with this idea a little bit. I guess we will, you know, keep a little chunk of it. Maybe here in the corner. Or so just one. Or we just take one piece, you know, one of the TNT tuber segments, cut it out and put it in a prominent spot on a pedestal or somewhere over at main base. But we use the original blocks, we just literally transplanted. That would maybe also be cool. Oh man, yeah, that idea just came up. You know, that's the cool thing. When you guys leave comments, you know, we kind of pollinate each other, right? I got your idea there now, hey, you should really preserve some of it. That didn't really come to my mind. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna, you know, rip it out and recycle it. Maybe even send another trencher over there and just bomb it out so it's gone. And I don't have to deal with mining it out manually because it takes a long time. And now we are, hey, we should put a piece of it on a pedestal and make a monument to it. Oh yeah, wait, I can't sleep. I'm also killing phantoms at the moment. As you can see, there's a few phantom heads, and I'm collecting their membrane. So yeah, but let me know what you think about preserving a bit of the World Eater and putting it somewhere. I think that would be pretty glorious. Anyways, that's not all I did. As you can maybe see down there, there is a little entrance to a tunnel. And yeah, I've been digging that out too in preparation of what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do some epic add-ons to our creeper farm here. By the way, thank you guys so much for your feedback about the creeper farm. It highly motivated methods, and he's been spending days, you know, further developing this design and making it more crazy, you know. And now it does something like 60,000 gunpowder per hour in an adjusted design. And now he said he's mad. We didn't have more time to develop this because then we could have put the even more crazy version on here. And maybe I'll redesign it at some point. For now, you know, this thing is doing great. And yeah, by the way, Methods also agreed he will do a little showcase explanation video for it in the coming days, weeks, you never know when they find time to do that. And you know, put it out there, and you guys then can check it out, download it, and maybe put it in your perimeter. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so I ran it for a little bit, like, you know, really an hour, like that. Everything down there below is full. It's actually kept out at the moment, I think. Yeah, fully full. So it works amazingly well. I have set up a beacon behind here in case, you know, you use it AFK style with the looting. Obviously, swinging your sword will eventually drain your hunger, and then you, if you don't, you know, have regen and stuff going on here, you could actually starve to death by whacking that armor stand. Yeah, so that's where we're at. The tunnel there is long and intriguing. Took a while to dig, and it goes in a, you know, it's random tunnel. It's not at a very specific location at all, and those little indentations here, bigger space, is also completely random. Nothing to do with anything. It's a pretty long tunnel actually. Yeah, here we get another one of these spots. Now if you count, it's like 2 of these spots. You keep on going. Ooh, what do I see? Some more building blocks. Yes, awesome. We might need them today too as well. I love the mess of some building blocks. Yeah, there's so many of them. Alright, yeah, and then, you know, this tunnel keeps on going in a straight shot direction. Completely random direction, obviously. Completely random direction.
I like when it's a sudden duck. Gimme some time.
Alright, good progress being made here. I am building a really cool new piston bolt design by Inspector Talon. He showed that principle for the first time, and then a lot of people went at it and added some things and changed some things, added a block here and there. We took the principle of Inspector Talon and turned it into this piston bolt setup, which is really easy to build, way less tedious rail placement, and you know, with flying machines even less, but even manually it's pretty easy to do. You always follow this pattern, like this, and then you do plop plop to get the proper rail curvature, just like this. And you can't, you know, do it like this. As you see, you really have to face the proper direction, then you have to redo. So you have to do this, and then you go facing this way, plop plop. Then you go again, glass block, floor to get the proper bend, and then come in and do this. And the good thing is, if you make a mistake and something breaks somewhere in the middle, also you don't have to go all the way back. You can always pick this pattern up again. It's a huge advantage of this piston bolt already. And yeah, it's also really easy to make transitions with a piston bolt like that. I'll show you later. Like we have this, you know, we're going east-west and now we're going north-south then, and the transition over there is super easy, and the design is really slim, compact, and well thought through. So really, really good. And yeah, I'll just continue with my track pattern here, right? Up, down, then turn, turn, up, down, turn. And later I just have to go through, you know, come back and remove these rails and remove those. And then we have the structure we need, just like that. Very easy to do. Good stuff. So yeah, let me put those rails in. Alright, I have all my tracks in. It's actually really easy to do, and another cool thing about this piston bolt is actually you can have glow lichen or whatever light source you want right behind here, this pistons, and I just use glow lichen, right? That's very slim, easy to get, and gives a nice shimmer. That's what we want. And here you can see the transition. You just coming in like that and going this way. I mean, you know, a bit of delay, everything fits into footprint here. Super easy to build. And I'd say before we cover the whole thing out of class, because that's
swagging. I'm on that
I'll also
shit,
take a
man.
first test ride. Give me a minecart and hop into it. Nice transition. Boom. We're cruising, baby. Oh yeah. Nice. And back here, let's see if the transition worked as well. Yes. Here we will actually transition into a water elevator. That's a different story. First now, I need to go ahead and cover this all. Oops, no, not another bedrock hole. Not be the first time I get stuck down here. You know, yeah, need to cover this with glass, but quickly the bedrock hole story. Like, you know, there is areas that are accessible only while flying in, like these or something, right? And then I browse around here, pick something up, and come flying in like this. Glide, you know, and then I'm stuck in a bedrock formation like that, one by one hole, and I had to kill myself actually once, suffocate myself with a piston in a block I had to die and get out of the hole because I couldn't fly out anymore. So, you know, this whole bedrock formation here is definitely a death trap in itself. But yeah, piston bolt works flawlessly, really cool, fast. As you know, I just love my piston bolts, and you know, this just follows the mantra in here, in the perimeter. I mean, sure, we're using cheap building blocks, but other than that, everything in the perimeter is absolutely top-notch technology. No corner cutting. Even if you just need to bridge this short distance here, there's not going to be normal railway. It's going to be a brand new piston bolt design. You know what I mean? The GOAT way.
What's the status of my renovation loan?
Stand by.
Ah, riding a piston bolt is just always joy. Oh, hello, Keralis. Recording, can't say hi. Although, come on. Hi. Yeah, oddly enough though, or funnily enough, we actually will not get the joy of riding this piston bolt. Oh god, the bedrock holes. Riding this piston bolt. Actually, it's not for us. It's for our creeper friends we farm in here. Yeah. We're gonna send the creepers on a ride to over there, towards the random direction. Alright? And yeah, of course now we have another small or minor problem here. If we want to get creepers, right now we have a really rudimentary setup here, right? We have the creepers sitting up in there, and then we hit our armor stand, and that kills them. So we need to build a system to funnel them to somewhere else and then transfer them to over there. But behold, new problems on the horizon. If you want to move creepers around, you actually want to name them, right? If you don't name them, they will despawn as soon as they get out of render distance, and you don't like that, because then, well, everything would be in vain. So, haha, now the challenge is, we need a system to pick up creepers here, to store a lot of them, best infinite amounts, then be able to pick out one of them out of our infinite storage, name them, and then be able to put them in a minecart and send them on a way. Sounds complicated? It's not. If you have the power of the hive mind behind you. Indeed. So yeah, let me build something up here, and then we look at something completely cool and yeah, brand new, never shown before in public actually. Yeah, good old 5-head methods was added again. Alright, here we go. Slime alarm. Whoop. Let's name that guy, and whoa, 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 whoa. Did we get him? Yes. Nice. Hello. Okay, yeah, we can get him in there. Let's grab ourselves a rail and time it properly. Okay, he's away. Boom, in there. Off we go, and up and in. Beautiful. Now we can actually go ahead. Do I have my levers on me? No, I need to grab one. Power that rails and remove all the helper blocks, and then we got it. Where is my... Where's my levers, man? Big question. Wait. Oh, I'm blind. I did have them in my inventory. Levers is one of those things. Like, yeah, definitely can be missed. I feel like I often am in the spot where like, where's my levers? Alright, powered it, thing is locked in place, and yeah, now let's clean up, and then we do the big testoruno. Can't wait. Alright, turn on the creeper farm, and now we can give this system a little bit of a test. So what are the great advantages of this super complicated looking setup here? Well, as you know, storing mobs is difficult because, well, if you want to store mobs, you will, you know, experience entity cramming. Just like in this holding chamber here, right? Like if you have more than 24, we will see the sizzling begin kicking in, and they will kill each other just by their sheer presence. So there is this well-known trick that you can use vines to break collision boxes, and therefore, you know, they will not suffocate, and you can bypass the entity cramming. Well, big disadvantage of all this is, well, if you
We'll try and do it somehow. So I'll make a pledge to end it right now.
You want to pick out individual mobs out of such a holding cell, and you're using vines to counter the entity cramming. You can't pick them up with minecarts because, well, what the vines do is disable their hitbox, so you can't pick him out again. So the challenge is to have a system that can store, in theory, infinite amounts of mobs, and you know, pick out even one and then put him in a minecart to do some stuff with the mobs. And that's exactly what this thing can do. And we have a slime in here. That is the overkill part, just, you know, for the funs. But this system can handle 700 mobs per second coming in. And yeah, you can see what happens to those. They get just pushed up there and perfectly aligned and stored. And yeah, that slime is playing a big role into that. And yeah, you know, we can infinitely pump mobs in there, as many as we want. But we don't want to do that. So therefore we can also just close our gate here again, and yeah, mob farm goes back to normal mode. And we can quickly turn off the mob farm. We have enough creepers for our demonstration now. And yeah, now actually this whole system comes into play. What we want to do is we want to grab an individual creeper and name it. So first we're gonna trigger the system once empty. This minecart is a goner and we can pick it up later. It needs to be primed like that. There always needs to be a creeper in there, and now we're ready. And yeah, pretty much straightforward. We want to go there and get close to the creepers and be able to name them and keep them. So that's a done deal now. We named them with something appropriate, and then we would just do this, press here, send the creeper off, and the next creeper arrives. And yeah, this way we can quickly name a lot of creepers. Some of them took damage now from the entity cramming. That's why, yeah, the system just felt it normally would not happen. They took entity cramming damage here, and they were so softened up that they died. Right, but yeah, you can see if you press here, we can clean up the minecart mess later. Yeah, we have quite a bunch of already pre-damaged mobs in there. Alright, that's good from the entity cramming, right? Not from this chamber here though. Don't get confused. Alright, and yeah, we name them, right, and then send them off. And yeah, they just fall down. And speed away. Bye, creeper. And yeah, arrive back there where we further process them. I got one more of those name tags, and yeah, another creeper there. So yeah, boom, send one more just to see it again.
I think we're onto something big here.
Just the two of us.
Standing together as one.
Ready for an adventure?
La vida es más divertida cuando unes fuerzas. En equipo. Todos.
High-speed creepers. Nice. And then they end up back here, obviously as they are named. They're not despawning. In this way, you know, we can select a whole lot of creepers. And yeah, if we activate the flow here and don't let them be damaged before, you know, this will be not a problem. Them dying there when they drop down. As I said, it was just because of the cramming before, because that would defeat the purpose, right? If our entity cramming protection chamber would actually cram, that wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, works like a charm. And oh god, bedrock hole, my biggest new paranoia. Don't. Now I need to get rid of those creepers back here, because we actually need to build something. I don't have a bow. Well. Okay. That went well. No. Hey. Don't you push each other. Alright, good. I think we got it under control. I want to recycle these minecarts. We want to use them. But yeah. Oh, I did. Okay, I think all the damage was shielded. Yep. Nothing happened. No rails blown up. This time, bedrock was our savior. Shielded all the explosion. Okay, I think we got it all. Yeah, a little bit was taken out here. That's not a biggie. We can fix that. Oh no, bedrock hole. Help. Yeah, let me continue. What's next on the agenda? Well, we bring the creepers up to here. Now, would actually like to transport them further up. Alright, let's pretend we are a creeper. Let's go on a journey the creeper would take so far. We jump down here, right? We are named. And now we're on our way. Sizzle, sizzle, ready to blow up. Sizzle, sizzle. You know, make it through the piston bolt, and then we get snagged and pushed up through this bubble elevator for a bit, and boom, we pop out up here. Really clever way, by the way, for a minecart transition with bubble elevators. Just use scaffolding on top and a rail, and the minecart will snap through. But make sure this scaffolding is also waterlogged. You need one on the side here to be able to, you know, free-floatingly place it, kind of, right? Here's the water bubble column coming up, and then snap, we go up here. Up here we have two options. You know, here what we want to do now is build our proper magazine, where we store up to 60 or more creepers in a very clever and super dense way. As you know, if something is riding in a minecart, normally, you know, we would be 2 blocks tall, the creeper is standing in there, right? But, yeah, that only applies if entities stack from on top of each other. This means if you have a minecart with a creeper and throw another minecart on top, well, the minecart will sit on this height, right? It will sit on the creeper's head. Not so, though, if you push minecarts with entities into each other from below. So if you use something similar, a bubble column, we could store a lot of creepers. Pretty much every creeper would take the space of one minecart, so only 1 block high. That makes it really, really space efficient and cool. You know, haven't done a pest dispenser in a while, and this design we also completely reworked and made something new and cool. So yeah, that's always something. And yeah, from this magazine, obviously we need to know, hey, you know, we're full. Magazine is fully loaded, we got like 60 creepers stored here or something. Then we can detect that, and a signal will come out here. And yeah, that will then unpower. And if we send more creepers, you know, they will not go into the magazine and cause any clog ups. They will just come around the corner here with the minecart and ride straight into the lava and get burned there, and the minecart will get burned too. Don't need to, you know, minecarts are like throwaway items, pretty much, with the iron farms going on all over the place, so it can be destroyed as well. So yeah, there's that. So next up, I'd say I'll dig further and actually build the proper magazine. And we want to have a little, let's say, window or viewing area for it, and have the magazine partially exposed. And yeah, we're gonna make it to up here. Very random position. There's bees. They're still here. I need to bring them back to safety.
I need the greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made.
Who's the player?
Michael Jordan.
Can you believe it? The irony of this is kind of mind-boggling. So, Shadow Tech, aka Poppy Tech, could not be defeated by Mojang, right? Nothing could stop it. But Hermit's just simply digging straight through my update suppressor here, can? I guess. I have a new bedrock hole here, and I just wanted to shovel sand. And I come here, and update suppressor is actually destroyed. And we have this box here. I mean, I was cool with giving up all my farms up here already for the hub. But now the update suppressor? Oh, I mean... Back to the perimeter. Let's go back to the perimeter. Let's not think about it. Man. Yeah. Inside the perimeter there I feel safe. We're slightly outside of it now, but you know, that still counts. And we have another hole I dug. You know, I recently like digging holes. And yeah, right here where we have our hole actually is the exit station for our magazine we made. Right? We have the water elevator coming up, and then I said I want to create a magazine like that to store more creepers in, and it's pretty tall. And down here you can see the detection system. We see that later in action. Maybe if we pump this whole tube full, we might have to do it just for testing. But you know, when the tube is full, this pressure plate will be pushed and trigger this redstone line, as I explained before, and send everything into the fire and not into the magazine anymore. And the magazine is open here to the front, so we can have a look in. And we have kind of a similar exit system here on top. Once again, scaffolding that is waterlogged with drag on top to make a minecart snap up. But this time we can control the output by having this fence gate right there. And if it's closed, nothing can bypass. And if it's open, stuff can snap up and make it over here and right here. We now need to start building the next component of Project Skyfall. I'm up here at my very well organized storage system. Don't call this a chest monster. Come on, this is perfect. I call this very well organized chaos. As a matter of fact, I can randomly find any block I need to find now. I don't know. Doc, find me a gold block. Boom. Uh-huh. You see? I didn't even practice that. Could have been pure luck just now, or you know, at least I know I know areas where things are. My redstone stuff though is, you know, well organized. Everything here nicely tucked away, right? So yeah, I reprogrammed our automatic potion brewing system here to make us splash potions of regenerations. I'm gonna make a double chest here. I think that should do the trick. And yeah, system is running right fully automatically. Right now, next up is the redstone dust. And then actually this chest should be full and this thing should automatically stop. But yeah, we're gonna load it into some shulker boxes and take those potions with us. We're gonna need a bunch of potions. We're also gonna need turtle master potions.
Bro, who hurt
Grab
my
some
internet?
scoot
What
from
is
our
this?
turtle setup over there, where, you know, the turtles still voluntarily drop their scoot and just magically vanish. It's amazing. And yeah, we're also gonna need slow falling potions, and for that I was, you know, hunting some phantoms. Phantom membrane that is used for brewing that. And yeah, the brewing is ongoing, but we're not done yet. We need to extend our setup even more. We added something now. It's like it's an insane project again.
Okay, I'm home.
But hey, if we do it properly. All right, whatever we're doing. I guess some of you are still guessing. Okay, keep the suspense. Don't look into the comment sections in case you fear spoilers. But leave comments. Good for engagement. You know the drill. Okay, so we got our thing up here, the crazy tower. And now we got this cobblestone wall reaching all the way down. It is connected to the setup up here. And it actually goes down into the tunnel, you know, we dug right at the get-go. So it's kind of, you know, we're going full circle here. Yeah, it ends up down here. And with that setup, yeah, we will trigger more things that will be going on down here. And then, you know, we're not only going full circle, then we're going literally hyperloop. Oh man, I can't wait. We are getting there. We are getting there, guys.
What in the hell is this lag, dude? What? Oh. It's old shit.
And guys, I'm trying to recover at the moment. And I just had one of the most wholesome moments of my life. And it was... it's related to these eggs in my hand here. I'll keep them. They're precious. They're my most precious possession. those eggs. Wow. So what happened was, you know, Karin was ready to leave with Doki and was getting prepared, and I had Doki on my lap, just flying around real quick, going back over to my village, and yeah, wanted to grab more iron. Landed there, and there was a chicken, and all of a sudden Doki goes like, "Aya, aya." That means eggs, right? And recognized the eggs in the game, and all of a sudden kept on going. Goes like, it's like, what? Points to a horse on the screen, and we keep on going. Recognizes a pig and a cow and all the animals in the game. Pretty much all the animals they know in real life already. They, yeah, recognized in the game. Even like a spider we saw, or a bee. Like a bee was flying about, and Doki goes like bzzz and waves their hand like that in the air. Bzzz. That's what Doki does when they see a bee or fly or anything insect like. Oh, that was cuteness overload and wholesomeness overload. Like I had to cry for a while. I couldn't stop. It was just so beautiful to be there with your child in your world, and for the first time, you know, in your Minecraft world, and for the first time your child somehow grasps what's going on. I don't even know how to describe that, knowing how much Minecraft means to me. I mean, it changed my life, you know, and it's literally what I do. So, yeah, it was pretty amazing. Yeah, but I wanted to share something more, a little bit private, because you guys have been requesting it. You know, we have our tomatoes going on, and you might think, yeah, well, Doc is exaggerating, you know, he's just playing it up with the tomatoes and stuff. Maybe it's just for the show. Okay, so here is some actual footage of my real garden. Let's check out what my tomatoes and veggies are doing.
Tomato and plant update, garden lovers. Oh yeah, look at them. From the last video to now, they are 5 times bigger already. Here's my experiment. Those tomatoes here in the front I will not clip. There's some herbs. The cucumbers are going absolutely wild already. Yeah, there's some cucumbers in there. Yeah, they're growing. And here there's gonna be a huge tomato too. Also not clipping it. Soon I need to support some of the branches that are growing right now. This will also not be clipped. Peppermint is growing well. Here in the back is the real tomato deal. Those I'm clipping and growing them with 2 main branches this year, just to try. Some I grow with one same species, and then I can compare, you know, how well it went. There's more. All are growing nicely. Those are also growing nicely. And this one back there, I thought would not recover, but it's going. Oh yeah. The test beanstalks. More tomatoes we had.
Okay, now it's
and
not a
we were just
slideshow.
planning to let it grow like that. But then I hooked up a watering system and I'm taking care of them now. Zucchini, zucchini. All kinds of other veggies. Oh yeah. And here, proper
I missed
beanstalks.
this. I very much missed this.
They're gonna be epic. Finally, I defeated the snails. I put some rings around and let the small plants
Why am I
sprout.
drowning?
But the beans
Oh,
are
I done a
growing so quick. I
respiration on
already
my
missed the
helmet.
time window to take it off, so I'm gonna leave the plastic cap in. No problem, but the other ones I can still grab. But yeah, the beans are coming, and the peas. Ooh. Yeah, on the weekend I'm gonna go through and, you know, remove some of the stuff that's not supposed to grow. Broccoli is going. Strawberry time is pretty much over. Taking off a huge field here. I might reduce that a little bit. Don't need that much. Yeah, man. More tomatoes and stuff growing here. That is actually an experiment we're doing this year. Growing potatoes in stacked pots like that. Here's potatoes, and there's more potatoes. Corner, regular growth. Yeah, things are happening. And then last but not least, here, our small raised bed where we grow some stuff for the funs. Oh, yeah, there's some cucumbers in there, some salad, a mixed potpourri. Oh yeah, more tomatoes there. Oh yeah, gardening time, baby.
Yeah. Gardening time, baby. Yeah. So you see, I actually do like growing veggies, and you know, we're expanding our setup every year. I do that together with my neighbor. We enjoy, you know, hanging out together and gardening, goat style, you know, grind, optimize, automate together, right? And you know what's cool about gardening? If you have a little spot, you know, maybe on your windowsill or on your balcony or whatever, you don't need
Off
a
we
garden. Start growing some stuff. It's really cool. It's asymmetrical to what our society is today. Fast-paced, fast consumption. I want things now. Short videos. Not on my channel. But you know what I mean. And the plants, they have their own pace, man. You can maybe throw some fertilizer on there and make sure they're watered and kept nicely, but you know, they
use
will
the
grow
fortune
at
pick
their own pace.
and let's
And
go
you
get
will
some
require
diamonds.
patience, and eventually they'll turn into something amazing. So yeah, you know, it's a good thing to kick back and relax. But you know, also a good way to kick back and relax is of course playing some Minecrafty. And yeah, I'm really liking how this whole area here turned out now. The whole creeper farming array with the add-ons we created today looks absolutely slick. I added some, you know, decorative blocks on top of the piston bolt, which was also kind of funny coincidence. Just now I'm hanging out in SciCraft Discord and see in SciCraft Open Public Chat Inspector Talon hanging out, you know, the guy who came up with the concept of this new layout for rails here, right? He called it the demi bolt back then. It's quite funny, and it's like, hey man, good to see you. Hey, I just built your piston bolt setup on the Hermitcraft server, and he was really happy about it. It's like, oh really? I was hoping for that maybe word gets spread a little bit more. So you know, it's crazy. So cool. Right? So shout outs to you again, Inspector. Yeah. It's nice hanging out a little bit, although I didn't have too much time, unfortunately, this morning, because yeah, we're still busy here. I did some minor changes to the setup here. Did some more testing and saw some gunpowder could maybe get stuck up there, so I changed how we switch the water flows here. Now I'm just using pistons in full blocks, and that's better. Now the gunpowder farming works perfectly flawless again. And I added another little thing up here, which I thought is really practical. We have actually a trident here. It's a good one, the zapper. And you know, we can do this now. Oh, okay, that was a bad shot. If you're not such a bad shot as I am, I guess. Okay, we actually failed twice to hit this target. There we go. It could be practical. So anyways, you can just hit this target up there, and that actually activates the creeper farm. There we go. Hey. Right. And we can also shut it off again. Hey, here we go.
Yeah, I gotta turn on war highlighter.
I really need to do some target practice.
And then you mount them.
Yeah, it's like with the tridents, right? They have a bit of a bigger drag, and if you don't use them for a while, you have to get used to their trajectory again. But yeah, I have this up there now to turn the farm on and off, which I think is really cool. So now, obviously, we are working our way towards the culmination of everything we did today. We built pretty much 5 different things just to achieve one goal. So, and the veterans of the channel know where we headed with this. This is obviously a creeper accelerator. Very precise one. And if you remember season 6, we did something similar. We had ninja creepers, but we had a lot of problems with the system. It was the first prototype. It was way bigger and bulky, and everything was clunky, and we had to have players on. There was a lot of what ifs. This thing now is perfect. We'll add a system to it that it can actually shoot when I'm not on the server. You know. So Pesky Bird right over there and his buddy Elf Boy, they love to troll the whole server and love their flying creepers, right? Didn't they? Spook everybody. And then on top, you know, the whole diamond fiasco, where they started this crazy competition for no reason and almost made the whole spawn look like an absolute mess, you know, and the waxing of my copper and the trespassing in the perimeter causing holes and, you know, skeleton horses of the apocalypse to spawn. All of that motivated me to do everything we did today, and there's more. Because, well, now you would say, well, Doc, okay, this is far. If you wanna, say, shoot some creepers over there, you know, like, it would only work if green is on and if players load the area. In theory, yes. Practically, though, no. So we got this line going down. I told you it will be hooked up to something else. And we also need to load the cannon array up here with TNT. Every shot will only consume 34 TNT. Like in our last array, I don't know, we used way over a stack and even more, and it was way less slick and precise. But we look at everything in detail, don't you worry. But first, I want to show you one of the most cool things ever made on the Hermitcraft. Something like that never existed on the Hermitcraft. So down here we have a fully functioning chunk loading grid. Check it out. I'll explain how it works in a second, but here we actually will be able to keep this area, the trajectory of the creeper loaded all the way.
Oh goodness.
All the way.
Really
to
big
over
pool.
here. Right.
Goodness gracious.
And the bird rock. Yes, indeed.
Did you know Auto Trader lets me shop for cars by monthly payment?
Ooh.
Is that a refrigerator joke?
So, what will happen is, and you know, for this thing to work, we have one center portal here, this guy here. This is the only one that needs to be activated to make sure we have the system running. All the others are turned off and on and off by an automatic system, only when our cannon is in use. It will not, you know, run the server or, you know, run problems on the server or cause lag or anything. It's tested a million times and it's only switched on and off temporarily. So I'd say we go to the nether site. That might give us a better idea what's actually going on here. So this is our main portal. It all starts here. And we talk about these insane chunk loaders in a second because they are cool. So compact and nice. So here, let's check it out. Yeah, those are the 2.0 versions of Dark's, and I will also put a link to his channel and the video in the video description. Check it out. Dark's portal loaders. Remember at the start of the season I showed you a version with a boat, and this is the 2.0 version by Dark. It uses minecarts, and yeah, it's even a smaller footprint and is more reliable. Although I never had any issues with the boat chunk loader either. It's also very good. But yeah, this one here is just slick. Minecart pops up here and go through. We will activate all the chunk loaders in a second. But yeah, here, this is the constantly active portal we just came through. And as you can see, it has a target block here. Right? We shoot an arrow from the overworld, hitting this target block. It triggers, and then there is a long delay circuit. Well over a minute or a good minute, where this all stays turned on. And it has also spam protection. You know, when we keep on firing the cannon, it will not constantly trigger or do weird stuff. It will just stay loaded and then wait a little bit. Okay, no more firing. Boom, turns off. And yeah, how does chunk loading even work? Well, all these portals here are perfectly aligned and connected to the portals you saw in the overworld. And a portal always loads a 3x3 chunk area around them. So by chaining these portal loaders like that, we can actually load huge areas, and that very quickly and super reliably. So yeah, I'd say we just go to the other side and we activate the chunk loading grid, and then you can also see how this all works. You can see the 2 fires here, you know, crazy stuff. So you can see here, when this thing is activated, minecart gets dispensed here by this dispenser, and there is also a hopper minecart glitched into the obsidian here, and there is a hopper below here that points into this dispenser. So minecart gets dispensed, immediately scoots forward a little bit and touches the portal with its hitbox, and then goes to the overworld, you know, to the nether side. You can see it's vanishing, it's going to the nether. Over on the nether side, it comes through, touches the fire, gets broken into item form, and as it is an item, it can immediately travel back, lands here on the block and gets sucked up by the hopper minecart, put back into the dispenser, and this way we keep the rotation loop going. Really slick design. So yeah, here is our connection, right? If I press a button up on the cannon, you know, and want to get ready to fire the cannon, the signal will instantly travel down via these walls here. Instant signal transfer like we use in the elevator. And yeah, then shoot an arrow through this portal up here. And yeah, we will manually do that now. We shot an arrow through, and that arrow keeps its speed, velocity, direction. Roughly it's good enough. It's you know, not always super precise, but it will always hit. And as you can see now, everything is lit here. What happened is the arrow hit the you know, target block. This got pushed down, as I told you. The delay is on, and now all these chunk loaders are running. You see that? This one is running, and they're all connected to our portals in the overworld. And with this last one here, we are loading all the way to Pesky Bird Rock. That means now we can reach it at any time with infinite precision. And by infinite, I mean infinite accuracy. Pinpoint. Yeah. This is so cool. So something like that, in that form or shape, never really existed on the Hermitcraft server before. A huge, extensive chunk loading grid. And here you can see, right, turned off, and the timer is run off. We had no more continuous signals coming in from the cannon being used or fired. Therefore, the whole chunk loading grid shuts down again. Yeah. And it's actually a pretty beautiful room in here. Used again our normal cheap building blocks for everything. Made sure the floor is spawn proof, right, with the glass. And yeah, we're somewhere in the nether here. Not gonna disclose the exact location of this in case Pesky Bird wants to sabotage. And it was relatively complex to make sure all these portals are lined up perfectly, you know, and not messing about. But yeah, here we are, we're coming back, right? And now you see the portal grid pretty much mirrored. There was one portal to our right. This is this, and you can see there is netherrack just burning there, right, on two sides, just to be sure. The minecart shows up here, gets broken, and goes back. And all these other portals are the same, right? Only this one, only this one here has the dispenser set up in the overworld to keep everything loaded and to keep things stable, and all the others are just minecart breakers, as all the active chunk loaders or chunk loader setups with the minecart are in the nether. So this is connected, and this way we load it, right? Now when this gets loaded, we can bring up our chunk borders, right? And you can see, like, this is here in the middle.
That's bedrock, cool.
Then it loads a 3x3, so the next adjacent one. Then we go further back. We have another one here. It loads a 3x3, so those two, and you know, the area around. That means it's fully connected, right? This area is loaded from here, plus this, and then we have this and this covered by the next, and it continues like this, next, and so on, right?
Oh, wrong
It's
button.
always perfectly spaced out, all the way back there. Enough talk, guys. Enough explaining. Let's do some testing, shall we? So the system is obviously created to mass name creepers. So it needs to be pre-primed. So, you know, let's turn on the creeper farm, and we need to do one thing. Normally we don't have to do it when I'm fully running this, but we need to quickly block this here when we get the first creeper in there, because it will dispense an empty minecart if it's not pre-primed properly. Alright, creepers are coming up. Let's send a few over. We actually don't need many, just need a few. And now we can actually turn off the farm again right away. There we go. Okay, and now let's grab a name tag. And
oh, that was risky.
Let's name him in honor of Docky's enlightening today in Minecraft. We name it Docky. Alright. So yeah. Let's test the system. Boom. Pull one single creeper out. Works perfectly. And yeah. Now it shines. You know, we can stack tons of them in there. Pull a single one out. Yeah. We named this guy. And yeah, see, here's the empty minecart that dropped now. That we can take out. Otherwise we would have an empty minecart in the system. We don't want that. Alright. So yeah, that's the one option. That's the one option. Just a normal creeper, right? So here, boom. Send him away. Off into the magazine. Well, there's a little more to the system though. Oh, I unintentionally pressed.
Oh no. Oh no, talk, no. Doc, you're so evil,
as you can see, there's particles at these creepers up there. When the lightning strikes, they automatically get hit with healing potion. This one down here didn't get hit. So yeah, let's take him out real quick. Oh, a charged creeper head actually. That's nice. Oh yeah, we can get a few more. Okay, I should catch the next empty minecart again. And yeah, then we're good. Well, normally you operate the system like that, right? You get the thunderstorm, charge all the creepers, and then start selecting. You don't have one down here already. So yeah, anyways, let's bring one down. Now we got a charged creeper here who's still regenning. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, Chloe Boy is named. Off we go, and so on. Now we are in mass production mode, right? We had the name tags here. We named, send him off, name, send him off, name, send him off. And can fill up our magazine like crazy. Well, that was not smart. That was absolutely stupid what I just did. Now we have a charged creeper here. Yeah, bad. That's what happens when you try to explain and do things at the same time. You don't. I don't want this guy to blow up. Okay, wait. Let's get a little bit closer. Alright, off he goes. Wow. Oh my god. Alright. Now we go to the magazine. We go up to the magazine. And we should have creepers in there. But we gotta be a bit careful. We cannot get too close to it. It can blow up. Oh baby.
Oh. A lot of redstone over there, jeez. It's like a triple redstone, man.
Yep, indeed.
There's another one right there.
We got a charged creeper in there. And you can see now how close the minecarts stack together. Right? There's a creeper, there's a creeper. I think one in between was... No, yeah, none of them was an empty minecart, I think. All right. Whoop. Yeah, that's Docky. That's the first creeper we did. Yeah, that's Docky. Let's go up here. Alright. Thunderstorm stopped. Perfect.
I'm like sick and tired of all this.
Alright. Now Docky is placed in there, ready to being launched. Hey Docky, how you doing? All fine? Alright, good.
How big is this? It's gonna be like a fucking
Fire.
lava ocean. Okay, that's not bad.
The next creeper is in the chamber already. Let's see where this one ended up. I wonder. Oh. Huh. How did that happen?
Doc is so evil, dude.
Hey, everybody, he's on! What a fantastic audience. Wow. What is up with these bisexual Canadians, huh? I guess they don't know whether to fuck their brother or their sister. Hey, everybody, he's on! What a fantastic...
You're not funny.
I know it's always a little hard coming back from a break, you know. We've had a few distractions, but let's just pick up where we left off. Oh! Boom! Did you see that hit? Boom!
It appears as though he's looking for his keys, Dan.
Yeah, and that doesn't make a lot of sense because ever since his concussion in 06, he doesn't even have a license.
A lot of hoopla about concussions this year in the NFL. How's the league handling all that? Looks like his pants are down around his ankles. Somebody should let him know. Oh, and old surehand Mike Taftill, who seems to be baking an imaginary cake, Dan.
You don't suck at football, Butters. You suck at all sports. That's true. Oh, Eric tells me I should work at a Thai massage parlor. I'm so good at sucking. The school said they're the most dangerous place, so they don't have us do them anymore.
Wait, whoa! Yeah, I'd like to talk about this genius new rule in the football program about no kickoffs, but I think I have a way to make it even better. Why don't we have the players just wear bras?
How would the bras and tinfoil
Brar.
make it safer?
Oh, you're all not getting it. See, while we're at it, we'll have a balloon instead of a ball. How about we call it Sarcastaball?
Dad, do we really have to wear bras?
Yes, Dan, this is what people want. Don't worry, you look really cool. Awesome. Nobody's getting hurt and the kids are learning valuable life lessons, because hugging and safety is what the world is all about. Oh, this is good. Nice for you all to turn out in record numbers to show your support for Sarcastaball. Go on, pat yourselves on the back. But this country's #1 priority should be making football safer.
This game is stupid. I have no idea how to go out on a field and be as nice as I can to the other team. Yeah, you know what? Screw this! Hey, whoa! Oh, Token, you're nicer than anybody I know. And Clyde, you give better hugs than anyone out on that field. And when they try, thank you for those balloons, you say, well, I don't need any thanks. I did it because it was the right thing to do. And then you give them a smile. Yeah! Yeah! Let's do this. Stan, hook up my bra.
Oh, thank you, Commissioner. I'm thrilled to be a part of this. Hey, nice going. Yeah, no, you nice going. Yeah,
I want to try to like get in the
guys.
middle.
Let's kick some butt.
Give him hell, Coach. Loving, not shoving.
I love sarcastic.
Almost.
It's so much better than football.
Woo! Nice job, CeeLo. Good to see you on TV some more. Yeah, I'm a big fan of all your hit songs.
Who needs a coach? We have Butters. Huh? Hey, yeah. The guys are right. From now on, you're team captain, Butters.
Yeah,
what about that creamy filling you talked about? That gooey goodness inside you that makes you the butteriest Butters we know. Butters! I love you, Butters! Love you too, lady. Oh. Whoa. Dad! It happened again. I was having happy dreams about a girl.
All right, Butters, it's happy feelings. Let's just not talk about it.
Okay, Dad.
He's giving the balloon to Woodley. The referee comes in. Oh, the referee is calling that a touchdown. Fuck it, it's a fucking field goal. Yeah! Yeah, woo! Oh yeah, I'm just the guy who invented Sarcastaball. There's no way I know how to coach it. Guess we'll find out on Sunday. Yeah, practice on Monday? That's just what I want to do. That's it!
Oh no, Eric, you're a great player. No, I just don't have the mojo
did I
you
blow
have,
up diamonds, dude?
Well, everyone has a creamy feeling, Eric. And some people have so much of that feeling that it comes out sometimes. But I always make
shut up, Butters.
just in case I ever run out of all my happy sunshine feelings. You save it all? Do you feel warm and compassionate? Holy shit, I think I do.
Thanks for calling in, Randy. Really happy to have you on the show.
Yeah, it's awesome to be on your show.
5 times. Good luck on Sunday. I'm sure that'll be another game that I could watch 12 times. Check that. 13 times. In fact, how about I go downstairs and make a 4-course meal for all of you? Check that. A 7-course meal.
Randy, something's happened.
Right.
Check
it's doing
that.
something to my brain, and now I can't stop being sarcastic. Help me, Sharon. Help me.
That kid is provoking us. He's saying mean things to try and piss us off. Yeah, we need more of your mojo, Butters.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, Mr. Marsh, but there appears to be permanent damage. Really? You think there's a correlation between sarcasm and Sarcastaball? Really? That's fascinating. Please, go on. Let's forget about him and focus on how Sarcastaball might be damaging people's brains. My son is out there playing that game. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. I need an extra burst of energy to get me through a game. That's when I reach for a bottle of this. Butters Creamy Goo. Get with it and get the goo. Butters Creamy Goo is chock full of all the essentials an athlete need. Now I'm back in the game. Go and chug a bottle of Butters Creamy Goo. Yes, sir. Just about room temperature.
Good job, kid.
Stan! Stan!
Dad?
Get in the car, Stan. We're going home. It turns out it's totally safe. Yeah, it's super safe. We should have like 10 Sarcastaball leagues because then everyone... God damn it!
Oh, right, like he doesn't exaggerate every disease he gets.
Oh, Randy, it's happening.
We're not being sarcastic, Dad. Is it so hard to believe that we really enjoy a sport that has no violence? What you need is a sports drink that can boost your levels of caring and goodness. Yeah, Dad, you need some of this.
This is cum.
What's sarcasm and what's cum?
Talk about that when you're older. Come on, everybody. Let's work on that kickoff change and get back to some football.
Find a good catcher's mitt, Cartman? Dude, how come when we play baseball, I always have to be the catcher?
Oh, come on, I can't leave
you've got
one.
Good coordination, sharp reflexes, and you're fucking fat.
I can't leave one amethyst
You know
hanging
what I mean?
like that.
You can't even walk around a Walmart anymore without getting run over by some fat dick on a rascal. That's you one day, fat ass. Not even one day. If you don't change something, that's you in about a year. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what you said at Walmart. You're right, Cal. I'm fat. I'm fucking fat, Cal. I'm fucking fat as fucking fuck. Sweet! Oh, no! Don't know what took me so long, dude. I can seriously go from my bed to Walmart and never have to touch the floor once. That's not what I meant by doing something about it, Cartman. So take a shit somewhere else. That's not the way this country works, Cal. Your bathroom has to be the code for my mobility scooter. It's law. I feel so much shame. All I can do is try to make myself feel a little better by flying to Disneyland on the weekend. Oh, geez, look how fat I am. I'm just mortified, you guys. Can't believe I... Hey! The fuck is this? I don't have legs. Yeah, we got skinny arms. And then not be able to take a simple shit at Best Buy. At Best Buy, sorry. All I wanted to do was take a dump, Your Honor. After all I've been through, can't I just take a dump at Best Buy?
Stop it, you kids! Stop! Stop!
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, that worked pretty well.
Sweet.
You have got to be kidding me. So get off your fucking scooters and pick them up. Oh, did you hear him? This is exactly what Adele is talking about. You should be ashamed of yourself, Cal. Eating your latkes and gefilte fish and then putting your fingers down your throat because society tells you how to look. I may be fat, but I'm not Honey Boo Boo. Who's Honey Boo Boo? I'm only 6 and I've already had 3 heart attacks, girlfriend.
Come on now, Boo Boo.
What's happened? It's like something's lowered the bar to the point that nobody feels any shame anymore.
I have to do this. I have to try and raise it.
Bar isn't something that actually lowers, Mr. Cameron.
If anyone can go down there and raise it back, it's me.
UV lights on. Pressure system is normal. Descending to 1,000 feet. I don't see the bar yet. Looks like it must have sunk pretty low.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's accessible now. Cool, let me try and take a shit in this real quick. This has gone far enough.
A documentary. You know, follow Cartman around with a video camera and then get all his bullshit on television.
Yeah,
Hey, tell you what. If you want to follow Cartman around and get video of him, I'll pay to make it into a documentary and get it on the air.
Really?
He doesn't need to know the truth. Kyle will get what he wants, and so will I.
And the shocking video has been edited by my partner, Token. It is our hope that this film will cast light on a serious issue.
Here he is, America's new sweetheart, Fatty Doo-Doo!
Fatty Doo-Doo?
Just scoop me up some doo-doo and I'll be right there.
I've helped you make a documentary, Kyle.
When we said documentary, I thought we meant 60 minutes, not Honey Boo Boo.
I can remember exactly where I was the first time I saw Honey Boo Boo. Then I saw what network it was on. The Learning Channel.
What if Honey Boo Boo was a little black girl, being fattened up by her mom and talking about grits and hominy?
But she's not black, Kyle.
This is where the bar was just a few years ago. It was lowered here when President Clinton got a blowjob in the Oval Office.
I just don't know what to do. I mean, I hate Cartman with all my heart, but I can't help feeling ashamed for taking advantage of him. Dude, not cool. What? Haven't you heard what happened? Honey Boo Boo's heart gave out.
They're gonna do his surgery and put a pig heart in her, so we're going to the ranch to pick out a hog.
Yeah, no, wait! That pig over there gave me the evil eye! I want that one! I want that one!
I just hope when she does her pageants, the judges don't take away points because she's got a pig heart. Honey Boo Boo! She's got a pig heart now. She thinks she's a pachyderm.
You should see the cold darkness of it all. The isolation and yet awe of the sea's magnitude.
Oh, hey, James Cameron.
What the fuck?
I've been diving in the deep and I'm feeling so cheap. Oh, come on. Bite me, Cameron.
All right, you son of a bitch.
I'll take you to hell.
Making money off of people's handicaps. Well, Token, I would like you to meet my lawyer. That little bitch beat me in the ratings? Oh, hell no!
Well, it was only our first show of the season, so you really can't...
I don't give a shit, dude!
Honey Boo Boo versus Fatty Poo Poo! Let's do this!
Back!
SS Cameron, this is James Cameron. I found it! My God, I found the bar! Ah! Come on, you bitch!
Oh, I'll be damned.
I don't know, but maybe somehow we lowered the bar a long time ago. And now we're all sitting here in the stink of it all.
Something's wrong. This is all wrong. Stop! Everyone!
When did we devolve into watching fat kids sketty wrestling?
We need to realize obesity is an epidemic.
Oh, you fucking bitch!
Mr. Cameron, we can't believe it.
We're done here. Set course for the set of Avatar 2.
next time that special moment comes, don't let your sex drive fail you just because your wife looks like a shriveled prune. Fake it with Cialis.
Oh dear, did the Cialis commercial turn you on again?
How about I put on the uniform?
Oh.
UPS, ma'am. I have a package from Amazon for you.
Oh. Oh dear.
Yeah? You like your package, ma'am?
Oh, yes!
Huh?
Oh my god. What's this? I found out last night. My mom's having sex with the UPS man. Whoa. Dude, no way. Sometimes she doesn't even remember what she's ordered. She's probably been having sex with the UPS man for a long time.
Oh.
We know nothing about this guy, and he's coming to all our houses. Think about it. What kind of sane, normal person would want to have sex with Cosmount? Carmen, dude, not now.
How do you tell him? Hey, Gerald, sorry, but the UPS man is bagging your wife. It's really none of our business.
I mean, somebody who would have sex with Kyle's mom would have sex with just about anything. Oh, come on, he can't be trying that with all our wives. Sure, you had your nice cold milk delivered right to your doorstep, but your wife was getting pounded out like a Malin duck. And none of you are safe.
Mom, do you want to get raped? Haven't you seen their commercials? You can get raped by a white guy these days, Mom.
Ooh, don't you need to be getting to work, Rand?
No, I think I'll, hang out a little while longer. You, having a busy day?
Oh, you know, just trying to get to everyone.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Well, have a good one.
You just ordered stuff off of Amazon and you can't remember what?
Oh, yeah. These are the paring knives I ordered.
Hello?
This is Jeff with Wolf Home Security. Is everything all right?
Yeah, sorry, I live here. I can't remember the code to turn off the alarm.
It's all right. Happens all the time.
Okay, thanks. Wait, hang on a second. What do you mean that's all right?
You said you lived there.
I do, but you don't know that. I could be Kyle trying to take more of my shit.
Nah, best you just let him go on fucking your wives. Maybe he'll get tired of it. You said we wouldn't be prepared to get rid of him. How did you? We used a pretty blonde to lure him in. You want to get rid of the milkman? You gotta kill him and kill him good.
Now, as soon as I lock the door, just give me a few seconds to arm the system, then you break in and try to rape my mom, okay? Got it? Hello?
This is Michael with Wolf Home Security. Is everything all right?
No, a man just broke into our house and he's about to rape my mom.
Try and stay calm. The police are on their way.
Well, that's nice. Maybe they can bring some cigarettes and Gatorade, because the guy's gonna be pretty wiped out. That's sick.
Oh, hello there, Mr. UPS man.
What are you?
You should have left our wives alone. Now let's go for a drive.
Just let me go, huh?
Oh, but then we'd miss out on all the fun.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Please!
I didn't sign up to have some Indian guy call me. Are you even in the United States?
Yes, I am in United States. Sir, it doesn't matter where we call you from. We still contact the police in your neighborhood.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Gosh, I'm so relieved.
I know you're all worried about your family's security. All I can tell you is that so far, Bane has not been caught. Now listen, there's nothing more we can do to protect your homes. But there's someone here who says he can. And I would also recommend you all get our newest personal security system to make sure your wives are safe outside the home. Hey, what cute twins.
Thanks.
They're so adorable that I'm gonna bash their fucking heads in! Okay, well, let's see if it fits better than this knife through your fucking skull, bastard! Don't let your family become another statistic. Have peace of mind with insecurity.
Well, it just so happens that this fat bitch has insecurity now, Cal. And so I'm protected from all you greedy little Jews until you and your people die out.
All right, could I just get your password, please?
Yeah, it's you love boobs.
Sure, here you go.
Okay. Anyway, Cal, you better watch it. Cal?
He's back.
What?
I just came from Will Patterson's house. His mother got 3 packages from Amazon.
Yeah, I didn't think you had it in you. We scared him. We thought it'd be enough. Son of a bitch! It's him, all right! This guy doesn't know when to quit. Hello, this is Alan with Insecurity. Is everything all right? Yeah, sorry, false alarm. Passphrase is tickle me homo.
Hi, I got a delivery for you.
Yeah, come in for a minute, would you?
What?
Please, I need you to come sit down for a second.
What's going on?
You know goddamn well what's going on. This ends right now. We are a family, and you need to go somewhere else.
Hello?
This is Brian with Insecurity. Is everything all right?
No, they blew up my car! They blew up my car! What the hell's going on out here?
Stay out of this, Gerald. Some men care about what their wives are doing.
Hello?
Dude, come down here.
Ah! Ah! Yes, that's mine.
Yours? What?
Give me that! What we do in our bedroom is our business.
It's just a way I can still be intimate with your mother without relying on silly sexual enhancement drugs.
Only problem is, while you're out feeling like your things are safe, that security man is fucking your wife.
You should have respected my authority.
Woo!
You should have respected my authority.
Crawler! It's time!
This is my storage, this is the base I'm working on, and this is my shulker farm. Yeah, the proportions are off a bit, and to add insult to injury, it's also broken and I'm left with one chest of shells which will run out soon, so I'm gonna build a bigger one, a really big one. Farms on this scale require planning, so I went to search on YouTube for a shulker farm that could be built in the end dimension. I somehow found only one, maybe because it was January 2022 when shulker farms weren't that advanced yet, but it was one by Raiseworks, so I made the logical decision to build it. One of these can make about 1,100 shells per hour, which is a good amount, but not enough when I start with the big stuff, so I decided to not build 2, not 3, but 5 of them. This would make about 5,000 per hour, which is sufficient for all my needs. This thing is efficient, but it needs a shit ton of materials. According to the material list, this thing is over 200,000 blocks in total, but most of the blocks are easily obtainable. Now with a shulker farm this big and probably super laggy, you don't want it to interfere with your other end projects, so I picked the build location at an end city 5 kilometers out. And since it's exactly in a straight line north from the end spawn, I got a cool idea. What if I make a long ice path to ride a boat on for quick and easy transport? Nah, I've got an even better idea. I build a machine that builds the ice road for me. So this is the machine I'm gonna use, a pretty old but still working design by Il Mango. Now everything is planned out. Let's start getting the materials. First item on the list, 55,000 glass. That's just a couple hour sand mining session, but this isn't very efficient, so I'm gonna build a machine to do it for me next time. I need a large quantity of glass or sand. But now I encountered a problem. I need to put the sand in a furnace first, and to do that 55,000 times over within a reasonable amount of time, I need a lot of furnaces, so I just decided to make a temporary super smelter in one of my perimeters. Also, this thing is horrible. It sucks. I designed it while in a hurry and items get stuck everywhere. Don't build this yourself, you'll regret it. I'm gonna make Il Mango's 1.19 furnace array when I update to that version. Now I'm just gonna yeet my sand into the machine and hope it works. Glass is coming out here, so I think it's doing something right. Anyway, the glass has been acquired. Next item is scaffolding, which is also annoying to get because I don't have a bamboo farm. Well, now I have to build a farm to get materials to build a farm. I had no idea where to build it, so I just did the same as with the super smelter, build a crappy somewhat working thing that's getting demolished later when it's time to expand the perimeters down. Now the remaining stuff on the material list like soul sand and string used to craft scaffolding was already available from either my small piglin trade machine or the tree farm here. Materials are ready, let's build the biggest farm in my world so far. This is gonna take like 50 hours, but lack of patience is not my problem because I can just do this to bypass the patience limiter. The shulker farm has been built, but it's far from done. This farm isn't only gonna make shells. This thing will make the chests needed to craft the boxes and even the bone meal needed to make the wood for the chests, which is where the tree farm here comes in. The plan is to make a self-sustaining shulker farm that doesn't need to be refueled. So first, the tree farm. This is just a small 12,000 per hour one, but since the farm only needs about 6,000 wood per hour, it doesn't need to be big. But what needs to be big is the bone meal farm, because the one I built in the spawn chunks just decided to break, so here I am gonna build one that is 4 times bigger, making the rates 104,000 per hour. Transporting the bone meal isn't a problem, because if you craft them into blocks you can easily fit almost 1 million bone meal per trip. But this farm requires a lot of something that I don't have a farm for yet. Honey. This tiny bee farm here would take several days to make the honey needed for this farm. So how do I make honey farm faster? It's easy, build more honey farm and build more honey farm I did. Plan here is to make a bee farm with 1,500 bees and use azalea leaves for even more efficiency. This should give enough honey to build any sized world eater in the future. So first I started breeding a shit ton of bees until my game turned into a slideshow. Then I repeated this a few more times. Then I used the azalea saplings from my tree farm and the spawn chunks to plant a forest. Then I chopped down the forest, but left the trunks. Materials are ready. Let's torture my PC with another overpowered farm. The bee farm is built. Now here comes the hardest part, getting the bees in without any escaping. Luckily, I found a somewhat good technique. I use trapdoors, glass in chests so I can get in, place the bees, get out and remove any blocks I placed inside to restrict the movement of the bees by reaching through the small gap around the chest. After about 6 hours of getting each beehive in one by one, the farm had been constructed in only 25 hours. So now time to explode my PC with a super laggy bone meal farm. The bone meal farm is done, but the entire machine is not. This shulker farm design here has a problem. It stops working in version 1.18 for some reason. To put it simply, the shulker here in the center gets low on health and teleports away after a few hours, which slows the entire farm down. I tried with installing a replacement device here, but it can only be used manually, so asking this farm for any more than 5 hours isn't feasible. I decided anyway to run the farm overnight a few times, but then gave up. The rates of this were almost a quarter of what it was supposed to make. The more I ran it and replaced the shulkers, the more it started to break, so I had no other choice than to build a new shulker farm altogether. But the problem was that there were no other designs that could be built in a single dimension, so I decided to go do something else while waiting for a new design to be invented. Luckily, there was another end project on the to-do list. You see something missing here? Yep, it's 18 of the gateways. To do that I need to destroy 18 more dragons, and that has many ways to do it. I could do it like usual by spamming beds. Nope, that's boring. You know what, I'm gonna over-engineer this by using a machine that does this for me. I present to you the Dragon Yeeter 9000, a device capable of vaporizing everything that bothers you, including the toxic 12-year-old's house on your favorite Minecraft server. Not only is this super overpowered, it's also easy to set up, requiring less than 1,000 blocks that can fit in a single shulker, so let's build this. That was fun. All gateways opened in half an hour. Ayo, new shulker farm just dropped. Let's build it. So this design here is a very small one, but this makes 765 shells per hour, which means if I build 9 of these I will have 6,900 per hour, which is indeed nice. And about 10,000 if you include the half-broken other design. That's it, 190 hours of work, and now I've built the ultimate one-dimensional shulker machine. This will be used to make 600,000 shulker boxes for several even bigger projects. One of them will come next time, so stay tuned. Let's just hope this shulker farm doesn't break in the next version.
Wait, what? Wait. Wait, what the fuck happened? Wait, actually, what happened? What? No, don't break. Please tell me this ain't broken. Is that just what I have to fix? I can't tell if this is it or not. Oh god, I have to push these forward one. Yeah. I mean, that's not awful. That's pretty easily fixable. Alright, now first step is just get rid of TNT. Silk touch pick, grab the coral fan. I was born to fuel this fire. From dust and nothing high up. Too long of a break from building these things. I forget how they work. Let's watch. I'm gonna take a break from Doc because I watched a lot of him. Spoiled Seed. Watch Scar.
Well, hello there. Welcome everybody. Welcome. So for today, we're having a special stream. We are celebrating 10 years of Hermitcraft, which is absolutely amazing. I don't know how long I've been on Hermitcraft. A while. Not quite 10. I've been creating content for over 10 years. So we're gonna go back, look at some cool things from the past, and I even have a little surprise. Consider we have the Concord. Try this. All right. Oh shoot. My head appears to have expanded. Oh cup. Yeah,
I hear a Scar.
Oh my god, you scared me. I don't know why. I knew you were coming, but I just still scared. Oh, hello, cup.
Hello. Scar, I have a gift for you.
I love gifts.
Straight from the Ren Diggity Dog. Oh, not this one. There we go. There should be. Maybe. Picking
Cub,
it up.
Hates me, Cub. It hates me.
Bam. Now you should be able to pick it up. Hey!
Yay! There we go. There we go.
That is the Hermitron Go beacon. Bacon.
Oh my gosh, Cub. Look behind you, dude. Hawkeye! Oh, you're in creative mode. No.
Got him. Are you ready for this, man? 10 years. Big milestone.
I am excited. I am excited. So, we have all the worlds to choose from.
Yeah, we weren't even in season 1, 2, or 3.
So, do you want to start with season 4?
Season 4? That was the first season. I think that's a good place to start. So I guess we go through the portal?
Yeah,
sure?
I suppose so. Just right through it. Do we need a ticket? Whoa!
Ooh.
Scared me, as always. Oh
Hey.
my gosh, the memories are coming back.
Should we go to our base first? Our bases first, because we're right next to each other in this season, right?
Yes,
Pretty
yes.
sure.
And then
Okay.
I will give judgment via the courthouse later. All right, let's start at your house. It's the first along the road. So
Okay.
a bit of background to like the viewers. So Cub and I, this was our first season, and then when we joined this season, I don't know about you, but I had literally no idea what to do.
Yeah, I was pretty much the same. Like, we were totally new. We didn't know anything. Like, I didn't even know you that well. Like, I think I met you once before, and I was like, who is this guy?
Like, who is this guy?
What's he all about?
Yeah, he's calling
coming
himself
in.
good times. I don't know if there's any good times. That's very presumptuous to think that they're gonna be good times. I'll be the decider of the good times.
Who even knows? What's he doing with his tents over here on the side?
Oh, my tents. Yeah. Oh man, dude. Yeah, I remember. I remember just like there's all these voices, and I'm trying to like put them to like faces and stuff like that. I remember TFC's microphone wasn't the best at that point, so it sounded like he was like on a walkie-talkie, like Roger, Roger. So you built the Winchester Mystery House, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, this is based on a real house from, I think, like the mid 19th century.
All right. So what I want to see most here in your house, Cub.
Yep.
Is the mirrored room.
Oh yes.
Lead me to the mirrored room.
All right, it's downstairs. It's downstairs. All right, I think this is it. I think this is the bathroom right here.
Oh, I'm excited.
Try it out. Try it out. Hopefully it still works.
Okay, it's you. I've now turned into Cub. Here, you do it for your viewers.
Very good, very good.
It's super cool.
And then we move this way. Is there any
Clever.
more? Oh, I used to move. I don't think there's any more XP bottles. I think it ran out of XP.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a working mirror. Working mirror in Minecraft.
Yeah, that is super cool. I remember that. I distinctly remember that being like something super cool. This is very Winchester Mystery House right now. Where's this go?
This is a door, I think. Oh, baby, still works. Let's go.
Oh, that's awesome.
This leads out to the Redlands. Remember the Redlands?
Oh, the Redlands. Yes, definitely. Oh, that's right. You built this like fantastic cliff base right here. This is super beautiful.
Yeah, this is really. This whole area came really together nicely because you were doing like a Western theme. I decided to build sort of like a Mesa Verde-esque village down here. So here's the dam, right? The giant working dam right here.
If I'm not mistaken, Cub, I think this is one of the first projects we worked on together.
I think so, yeah, because I said I was going to make a reservoir behind your house. And you were like, what?
I'm like,
not that one. But then you were like, okay, yeah, I get it. I'll make a walkway and stuff.
Yeah, it's like I didn't get the vision at first, but then I got it, and I'm like, dude, that's gonna be amazing. So you built this dam, and this dam has like different settings, so the water can come out at different levels. This blew up on Reddit, right?
Yeah, this became like a viral thing, a viral hit on Reddit. So the dam changes during the day. Since we're like locked in at the same time, it doesn't change. But over time, the water level goes up and down during the day, and then at night, the light comes on, and water comes out of the bottom of the dam. So it's pretty neat. It's a fish ladder. Yeah, we got a fish ladder. We're environmentally responsible here on Hermitcraft. So,
oh, that's sweet. Oh, that's really
There is a fish ladder. And it used to work, but now in 118 the spawning has changed, but it used to export fish.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I want to get a little panorama of this. Yeah, the red lines are super sweet from above. How that like wraps around the canyon below.
Look at this. Look at this volcano biome.
Oh.
Yes, this was the volcano biome that I made by hand, mining out all this obsidian by hand, digging out all the end pillars. There's a lot of crazy stuff. There's some crazy stuff that goes on in here too. There's like random explosions and stuff. There's lava tunnel over here. It's based on Craters of the Moon National Park in Hawaii.
Oh man, Cub. Oh wow, I would love to go there. That's oh man. Yeah. So let's go to the arch. I'm excited to see this.
Oh right, yeah, you made like the Arches National Park arch basically.
Yeah. This okay. So I was on a huge Wild West kick at the moment because I was watching Hell on Wheels. It was really good like Wild West show on AMC. So I was very into the Wild West at the moment. I think I had replayed Red Dead Redemption and I went all out. Remember we had mailboxes?
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually stuff. And at one point, Iskall pranked the arch and turned it into like a cat Rushmore, and there was like cat heads up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Dude, this arch, I mean, it still looks good today. It still looks good today. I modified this thing up until the last day. Like I was always moving blocks. So this is a frontier outpost. So this was like Scar Trading Company, not Scar. I kept saying Star. Wait, is this one working? Oh, this one's upside down. But we have all the tents. So this right here is my very first Hermitcraft build.
Then it goes down. This was your main base, right down here?
Yeah. Oh, and it had the walkway too around the back where we built up that. Oh my gosh! Dude, this is cool. This is neat. Wow. Some of this I forgot about a little bit. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we connected up this area. Yeah, that's right. I connected up this area to your base. Yeah. So like all these, the cool thing about this area, Scar, is that this whole thing, from my base to your base to False's base, even, all connected. All connected.
Yeah, for sure. Some of this stuff I just haven't been back to this world for a long time. Wow. Wow, this is wild. Oh, the sheriff, False the sheriff. Oh, this is cool. Got our little ships down here.
Yeah.
It's weird too because you don't remember what's going on in your life when you see certain things, and you're like, hey, that's funny.
Yeah. This is really nice though. And we had the electric course that went right by this. Oh, dude, I totally forgot about this. Dude, this was the second dam. Not as popular as the first dam. But it actually shuts on it turns on at night, I think. That's what happens here.
Yeah.
These pistons go away and it flows down. Oh man, I forgot about the land dam. Yeah, totally forgot about that.
Train up here. Oh my gosh. So we had this train, right? So you had this train. And I think I even decorated the cave with like black concrete. Yeah, so it looks like super, yeah, it just kind of blends into the back. And then there should be a train station on the other side. Yeah, there's another train over here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Man,
and of course, that leads over to Yellowstone we looked at already, but I've always wanted to make this like better, like do a bigger and better like design for it. And then we have Iskall below. So we have Iskall here. So in this area we have Tango in the background, Wells in the middle, and then in the foreground here we had Iskall. So the proximity of everybody was like crazy.
Yeah.
Back then.
Very, very, very close together. Yes. By the way, Scott, Blue District, best district.
Oh yeah. Blue District, best district, 100%.
I remember we had these beacons that like showed the district too.
So Iskall's base was the mine. So that was his area right here. This is extensive. It goes all the way down into this cave. Oh.
Oh yeah. It's got the Escalium going on. Yeah.
Oh, I did the Impulse's landscaping here. I'm very proud of this landscaping.
Wasn't there a race car? Oh yeah, the race car.
Yeah, False built those.
Dark. Yeah, because this is Stark Mansion. Oh, I built Jarvis inside of here. The first version.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the fun one. Wow.
Oh no, I cannot train that.
Tango's Keep was super cool. We have Wren's here. I did the perimeter, so all the trees and the cliffs and all that stuff. And
I remember that took you an insane amount of time. More electric horse over here as well.
Wren's like, you ever gonna get this done? No, but it took me so long.
Oh, and then the bank. Tango and I made this awesome bank.
That was a
inside here.
really cool bank.
Dude. Let's go in here.
Yeah.
Go on in. We got a teller. Guy teller here. Got the security camera still working after all these years. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're still going. The stories they could tell.
And we got the actual like vault door thing here. Yeah, lasers. You have to put in a key to like get stuff. Otherwise, I think something happens.
Damn it.
Wonder what I put. I know I put something in the bank. I wonder what.
Oh, you have your key still?
No.
Gotta check. No key.
Yeah, I remember this thing was extensive. Like all the work you guys put into that. Oh my gosh, this is the shopping district. Wow. I was like, it hit me. I'm like, oh my gosh, the memories.
We made it. Oh man, there's Ren and my we had a tipped arrow shop that nobody visited.
Okay, this is super weird, Cub.
Yeah.
This is okay, first of all, I'm seeing something that's making me like queasy in the stomach. But when you look at the shopping district, this is pre-Elytra because we didn't do the tops of the shops.
Oh yeah.
That's
just
hilarious.
Straight up exposed redstone up here.
Iskall made this eye that moved on this shop. I thought that was always so clever.
Yeah, the Guardian shop. Yep.
So one of the first shops over here was yours, and that was.
Woodworld.
Yeah, the horse shop.
Check out these banners, man. Nice banners, yeah. Yeah, this was initially a horse shop, and then we changed it to Tango and I changed it to Woodworld.
Oh, that's right, Woodworld. That's funny.
Yeah, this was awesome. I think this might have been one of the first shops on season 4.
Yeah, I think it was.
It's pretty early on. It was here with the horses and stuff.
Well, horses were super important then. Oh my gosh, it's my little enchanted forge.
Oh yeah, selling armor and all sorts of stuff. Yep.
This was a fun shop. Oh, so yeah, you could get the different J-mills. You had the horse armor, and so the idea was there was pre-made stuff. Well, there used to be. There was pre-made stuff, and then you could do special orders and stuff like that.
Yeah, this was nice.
Yeah.
Armor stands. Did it get any good business here? Or was it?
Yeah. That actually did get decent business at that place. Yeah, that was fun. If I'm not mistaken, there's actually a secret back here.
Oh.
That I don't. Yeah, this is a project that I didn't quite get finished. Oh my gosh, a chest monster. Oh, Cub.
Oh wow.
Cub, we got a chest monster here.
Oh yep.
Oh man, Cub, this is hard. This is hurting my. Oh, derp, Cub.
Oh.
That's
was
the
dangerous
most prolific
entity
shop of the season.
Relocation program. Yeah, Tango and Impulse relocated entities throughout the season.
This is some of my absolute favorite Hermitcraft streams was Tango and Impulse doing the relocation stuff. If they brought something like this back, I would, first of all, I would cry, and then I would be very grateful.
Yeah. Yep.
Because
it logged all the orders and stuff.
I broke one of the books. Thankfully, this isn't the saved world. And the skeleton was actually pranked, and it was so good. They're like, we're keeping it.
Yeah, I did the prank. Yeah, I added this this whole eye patch, and there was Easter bunny ears at one point. I added the gold teeth.
Creeper.
Yeah.
Creeper head cup.
I think I added that as well. Yeah, because I had a mob head shop, which we'll see here in a second.
My tree is dead, Cup. That is absolutely brutal. Like I'm just looking like this hurts my soul looking at this tree right now.
Just a big. Look at all the mushrooms that grew on this. Oh my god.
Yeah, this was the landscaping shop, and I believe I sold things at the top. If I make everybody dizzy here, going up the spiral staircase.
I remember this. Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. This makes me as dizzy as it did before. Maybe even more so. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, the top here.
Yeah, the leaf shop. Yep.
Down at the bottom, there was actually something cool down here. Oh, the landscaping shop was at the bottom, so continuing to make everybody dizzy. Oh my gosh, I am getting dizzy.
Round and around and around and around. Hey, there we made it.
There's a certain difference to the. I don't know. I noticed a different build style that I had in a way. I don't know. I'm just noticing slight changes. Look at the water back here.
A lot more plain wood because we didn't have so many wood types, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, just little differences. The golden carrot shop. I didn't even know golden carrots were in the game until that shop opened.
Man.
That was new for me.
This still haunts my nightmares. This rabbit, this golden rabbit. Does that not haunt your nightmares still? I mean, come on.
You know, now I look at it, yeah, I'm getting some vibes. I think at one point, Cub, I bought the Sears Tower, but I can't remember. I feel like Joe and I made a deal or something.
Yeah, because Joe had this whole like art installation over here with the Sears Tower. Yeah, maybe you did. I think you might have.
I think I might have bought that thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Then I'm like, how am I gonna move this? And I'm like, so we have Cleo's Rainbow Road.
Oh yeah, we got the mob head shop right here with the heartbeat. Let's see if it still works.
Is it the?
Oh, it does. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Oh, that's cool.
This is really cool. Yeah, we have this is supposed to be like the dragon's breath, and we got. Oh man, there's diamonds I didn't even collect in here. Who knew?
What? That's a lot of diamonds.
Yeah. This shop made an insane amount of diamonds.
Oh, I can imagine people want those heads.
Actually, Cleo and I had a shop out here. There was like a
the
really small shop. The cloud shop. Yeah, the wool shop.
Yeah. Buzzing. Yeah, this was super. Oh my gosh. I think Azuma built this out here, right? The Guardian farm?
Azuma's base. Yep.
Wow.
This was his base, right? Or was it just his Guardian farm? I think it was his base.
Mine? Because his base was over here, the tent. Oh, the competing rocket shops. So Tango's was over there, and then Mumbo's was right here, I believe.
Oh, yep.
And then Cleo's Tower, Biffa, Python.
Yeah, Biffa, right. Check out your courthouse.
Oh no, the courthouse.
Yeah, the Longfellows trial. Finally exonerated. Birchfellows came out victorious on that one, at long last.
So there was a bit of a controversy on the server back then about wood. So there were some wood shops. There was a lot of competition. It resulted in a lot of shenanigans. So I had to build a courthouse, and yeah, I built this thing. It is like over the top decorated.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at the guy back here.
Judge. Mayor Nitwit is still here.
Oh, did you put that there? I don't even remember that.
No, that was there.
I don't even remember that.
Neither do I.
I don't know. Maybe somebody who put that there. I don't remember.
Didn't you proceed over the courtroom?
Oh yes, I did. Is my chambers back here still? Oh yeah. Let me just step into my chambers.
I didn't even know you had these back here, right?
Oh, where's the?
Oh, these are the chambers. This is it. I was expecting like actual like desk and like proper chambers. It's just a room.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this house was
Zul'jin.
Zul'jin, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So season starts. Zul'jin didn't join us at the beginning, and then I go off for surgery. Zul'jin joins, and when I come back, Zul'jin left, and it was like,
yep.
I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, this was a fun season. This was, man, a lot of stuff happened.
Industrial districts over here.
Yep, TFC's Diamond House.
Mumbo's drone. Mumbo's super into drones.
Yeah. This was back when drones.
Districts over here.
Yep, TFC's Diamond House.
Mumbo's drone. Mumbo's super into drones.
Yeah. This was back when drones were like just starting too. Like this was not like a common thing to be into at that point.
Yeah, and when this would load up, it would lag the server. I remember once I had a ton of redstone I had nothing to do with. I gave it to Mumbo, and he was just so happy. It was such a nice moment. Oh wow, look at all this stuff he built. He built a lot of AI back then. Different things like that.
People were definitely into AI for sure at that point.
Wow. Yeah, Mumbo built a ton of stuff.
Let's go. Should we go on to season 5, Scar? We've looked at a lot of stuff here.
Oh yeah, the nostalgia was wild for this one. Yeah, let's head to season 5 for sure. So we're in season 5.
Yeah. So we made this portal. You made this whole like castle thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna flying up so I can get like a good shot of it. So we're in what is the community area of Hermitcraft Season 5. So Season 5, we didn't want to do a shopping district. We wanted to do a area of like services, and then it kind of was kind of a little bit of both, I guess, in the end. Like it wasn't, or actually I'm saying this wrong. We weren't going to deal in diamonds. We were going to deal in like favors and things like that, right?
Right.
Yeah, it didn't really work out. But the exterior,
it was a good effort, though.
Yeah. So the exterior here, the idea behind this was the backstory. There's a lot of backstory. I made a whole video on the backstory of this if you're so inclined. But basically, hermits were here. Portal appeared. It sends them underground to escape the wrath of the portal, and then it ties into like Tango's base over there. So I made a whole video on the backstory. Go and watch that. I put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, so you and I made this portal together with the netherware blocks and all the red nether bricks. And this was supposed to be like a rift that led to the nether portal on the other side, like a hub on the other side.
And all the little like tentacles like that reach out and everything.
Yeah, I didn't know you added the tentacles, which is a good touch.
Oh,
you added that a little later, which is nice.
Went hard cup.
And then, of course, we got down here the big dig. I think there's a door that I made to this place.
It's the door that kept the, the evil at bay.
Does it still work? Oh, look at that.
That's awesome.
That is pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty proud of this door.
It is cool. It fits so well. Like, so this is like a petrified tree inside of a cave. Yes. This is the Scar Cave Plus update.
Flashback, Scar, deep breaths, maintain focus here on this. It's all over now. Never have to dig underground again if you don't want to, man.
Not gonna lie, Cub. Not gonna lie. This project put me in the hospital.
Yeah, dude. All right, so viewers, I come down here one night. I don't know if this made into a video or not, but Scar was digging down here. He was like in a catatonic state, right? He was just, eyes had glazed over. He was drooling a little bit. It was
okay,
bad.
There was no drool.
It was
maybe a little.
I came down and I was like, Scar, are you okay? And there was no response. And I'm like, Scar, are you there? And he's like, Cub, I've been down here for like 8 hours. I don't know if I can handle this. So we helped him out a little bit. We helped him out a little bit with the dig. But he did a lot of this. He did a lot of this.
If you go back to the lore video that I made for this, I have the scores for how much stone was excavated in this area.
There it is. There it is, Scar. We got it. There we go.
Oh man,
500,000 blocks. Woo. That's a lot.
That's wild. Yeah, this is the community area in a cave, and the decorations hanging from the tree, those were I decorated for Christmas, and I thought they were cool, and I never took them down. I probably should have, but
Llama Land.
Or Llama Land.
Let's see.
Llama Land here. This is extensive back here.
Excuse me, you gotta pay the fee, Scar. You gotta pay the... I'm kidding. Yeah, there's a llama coaster. Check this out.
Oh, look at him go! That's awesome.
This is kind of an expensive coaster, actually.
It is. Nice dude, I spent a lot of money here. Just want to let you know.
Llama Land is great. Llama Land is fantastic.
Oh, okay. Do you want to start at my base and then work, because it's right here, and then go to yours?
Yeah, let's go this way.
So this is Scar City, modeled after Epcot. So if you're familiar, Epcot, the theme park, is not what Epcot was supposed to be. Epcot was supposed to be the experimental prototype city of the future, as like a test bed for future things to be built in future cities. So I kind of built my own Epcot here, and this was Scar City, and yeah, this was a big one. I did something in this season that people might find to be of a surprise, as I did redstone, and it actually worked, and quite a few of it was original kind of Scar designs, which I always say it's probably not. In my head I think it is, but it's probably not. But this is a shulker stacker machine. I think either you or Zuma built me. You guys built me this.
Yeah. Oh my god, the cats though. There's so many cats. Here, Shuma.
If you go in spectator mode and you go inside the farm, dude, I am so proud of this farm. I spent so long. I refused, Cub. I refused. I don't know why I almost said refused to wear clothes. That didn't make any sense. It's just my brain is mysterious. I refused to look at any tutorials. I wanted to try to make something, and it kind of worked. And I'm so proud of. To this day, I'm still proud of this farm. Can you show me the thing you built under the main building?
Yeah. So Scar wanted a connection point for his roads, and he wanted something cool to go here. So I made this. I think it will still work. Let's see. So it's a walkway that changes to Scar's channel logo at the time. I want to say. Well, yeah, there you go.
It just popped up a random glowstone.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but yeah. It
Wow.
still works there, so there you go. You got the Scar logo right there. And then I think it goes away once you press this.
This is...
Again. Just pops out the
pure
entire
magic.
floor. Yeah, this was before honey blocks, too, I think. Slime blocks weren't really a thing. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
you
mean,
go.
seriously, this is pure magic. Anybody remember what used to be here? Like, Scar City is built on an ancient city. What I really want to show you guys is up at the top.
Oh, yeah, the penthouse.
It's gonna take like 10 minutes to get to the top. Oh my gosh, Cub, this is taking forever. Oh God, my original Vex head.
Oh, did you find it?
If I'm not
No
mistaken, Cub, I think we maintained the heads the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
season.
yeah.
Like, so many times I died, but we always got the head back. So this is the actual head from all the pranks.
Yeah. Put it on. Oh, baby. Just like old
There it
times.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we built this penthouse. This is where we retired to, pretty much.
Yeah, it was kind of where we were.
Oh, the
retired
dance
to.
floor. Yo.
That is.
That's right. Yeah.
That is wild. Oh, dude, the BFR.
Oh yeah.
So when this
Honestly,
was getting
pretty
built,
close.
this is right when SpaceX had announced like the BFR stuff, like the artwork and all this stuff was coming out, and I built that. And I remember when the first Falcon Heavy launch happened, it was during the process of building this bridge over here. And I remember the video. I'm like, okay, guys, don't know what's gonna happen. SpaceX says they could lose the rocket. It's so experimental. And I come back and I'm like, it survived. Oh my gosh, that's okay. This place is massive. I was like, where are we? And I remember you completely redid. It's not loading. There's a lot going on here.
There is a heck of a lot going on here. Yeah. This is so this whole island was a mushroom island at one point, but I made it into a giant flower forest type of biome. Yeah, there's also a giant meteor that's about to crash into the planet.
Season 5 seems like a fever dream. Oh, dude, this is another part where I'm like, I was sick. I missed that part of the season when you built the incredible meteor coming down. Like, that is just absolutely wild.
Oh yeah, I forgot we had my base was down here. There's I don't think this works anymore, but we're gonna try it. No, it doesn't work anymore. We gotta bust in.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
here's your base. Where does your base even start at?
It starts at the mushroom island, or the mushroom.
Oh, the little mushroom, dude. That's right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because the idea was this was a really humble base, but actually it's huge.
Yeah.
And intricate.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, and I got every mob head in the game.
I'm sorry.
There's a smelter.
I broke
the
something.
dragon egg. That's fine.
Hey, look at the windows out here. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of
This just kept
secrets in this
expanding,
space.
right? Like this just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Oh my
Piano.
gosh, this goes down to what, mines probably down below? Wow.
Yeah, there's a Lytra launcher. There's a macroscopic clock here. Oh man, this is a clock, guys, that basically tells time, but it switches the actual blocks from the day to the nighttime.
Wow.
So at nighttime, a moon appears and it becomes black, and it's awesome. Yeah, it's cool.
Wow.
Cool.
Thought that was a
what is
Swedish flag,
this?
but that's okay. Yeah. So yeah, all these little things are just like memorabilia from our pranks and stuff like that. It's super cool.
I love that there's just a flint and steel over here with Captain Jack. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Iago, Captain Jack, around here somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah, this was crazy. There's so many farms. I highly recommend you guys go check it out. There's a battle arena over here. I don't know if you know about this, Scar.
I don't know anything about a battle arena.
Yeah, there's a battle arena in this small pyramid.
Oh.